last time on the wilds of Valandiir, crown collectors, in the heart of darkness itself, inside Shekkis' lair, a labyrinth of caves and tunnels, twists and turns with monsters, magic, and mysteries around every corner. You fought a rather terrifying battle in the dark against undead horrors, amalgamated corpses smushed together to form these uber zombies, stumbling around in the dark. You slew them until the room was thankfully quiet once more. Being that you had been traveling all day, pretty much, or maybe not, you might have only been here for a couple hours. You don't know. It's kind of hard to tell in the dark and the nightmarish weirdness you've been put through what time of day it is, but after your ordeal in the dark cave, you've felt through with your hands sightlessly until you found a little alcove where you were able to sort of post up, shove yourselves into some form of a sleeping position. The dome was put up to shroud you, although you're in darkness. And you squeezed your eyelids together, did your best to get some rest. That is where we're going to pick up. I need everybody. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I need everybody to roll a d6.
Oh, no.
And I need everybody to also make a wisdom saving throw.
Because those always end well.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 4 for the d6 from me.
4. Got it.
5 for the d6 for me, and 24 on the save.
Okay.
4 on the dice for me, 15 for the wisdom save.
Okay. And
That's an
Bogey,
11 for the wind.
Oh, sorry. You're Bogey. You're rolling for Steph. Don't forget.
Oh, okay. Eotharas. All right. I got 3 character sheets up. Okay.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Okay. Does Luna need a d6 as well?
Yes, she does.
All right. Well, I'm just going to roll d6 and a d6. So 4, 1, and 3. Take those as you will. Okay. Baranor. Wisdom save, you said?
Yes, please.
Okay. Wisdom. That one's Baranor's. That one's Luna's. And, okay. Eothar has... Okay, this can't be right. All of her shit's 10s except for Dex, which is a 20.
That's
I
not
don't
good.
use the roll 20 thing. I use D&D Beyond.
Okay, well, give me a wisdom check while you're still here.
I already did. It's already in the chat.
Oh.
So you can play.
A little bit. I just have to literally have one of my headphones off so I can listen to the radio.
Yes, please listen to the radio, please. Okay. All right. Baranor. Okay. Give me 1 second. Just finishing something I should have finished hours ago, but I didn't. Sue me. All right. Yeah, indeed, Baranor.
Yep.
You are the first. Being an elf, you don't need as much rest as everyone else. Half elf. You find that you're able to get a tight 5 and you're fine. You are the first to snap your eyes awake, and it's because you can feel the presence of everybody in this dome. So you can hear the rhythmic breathing of people, and
yep, there goes Steph.
You have no idea what time it is, but your eyes, you creak your eyes open. And it's because, even though it is pitch black, you feel the presence of somebody kind of leaning over you, and you know it's somebody in here.
Okay. Who's there?
It's me. I'm watching you sleep.
breathing. It's labored, it's strained. Difficult to tell whose it is.
Okay.
Do you produce any light?
Alright, I'm gonna be that asshole. I do have dark vision.
Hmm.
Can I see or no?
Yeah, I'll say that you pry your eyes open, and being that it is so dark in here, there's no source of light for dark vision to grab onto, but that doesn't mean you can't see. It just means that you see almost no detail. But you make out a silhouette, and your dark vision, your night vision starts to improve. You know how that works. The longer you're in darkness, the better you can see. And you see this.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay.
The visage of Kethra stands before you. I need you to make a... What did you get on your wisdom save?
You have me going between screens. 7.
You cannot move.
Okay.
She plunges the dagger deep into your chest.
Oh, that hurts.
That's going to be an attack at advantage. You are immobilized. That's a natural 20, Baranor. She has a hell of a attack mod. That's going to be 18 points of damage. And you all hear Baranor scream into the night.
18, you said?
18 points of piercing damage, yes.
Okay.
You all snap awake.
What's going on?
You hear the guttural, labored breathing of someone in the tent. Those of you without dark vision are blind. Dome is still up.
Can I see anything going on in the tent?
You hear "Huh!" and the slicking of a hand, and she's going to stab down at you again, Baranor.
Okay.
That's going to be a 17.
That hits.
I am going to rush over and burst into the tent, see what happens.
Okay.
Cool.
You take 11 points, or no, excuse me, that was doubled. You take 7 points of piercing damage as you are stabbed again. Koza, as soon as you dive your head in, you see Kravish holding a dagger, stabbing his friend Baranor straight in the chest.
What?
You all now see this. Visage of your friend Kravish holding a dagger to his friend's chest. Baranor, you now look up and you do not see Kethra. You see Kravish.
I'm gonna pull Kravish off of Baranor and hold his hands down.
Okay,
Kravish, what's going on?
Give me a strength check.
Ooh,
And I will roll for him as well.
not great. 11.
11. Hold on.
Dice.
His core. While I'm doing this, in Axton, you're free to do something if you wish. He's gonna roll our athletics.
I'm gonna grab whatever rock I can find on the ground and cast light.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the whole entire tent lights up. You beat his strength check. Good job. I'm sure
With an
Corey
11?
would be very.
Yeah,
I got a 10.
Oh,
Now I
wow.
got a 10. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. It is a contest. You pull him off of Baranor. Baranor, you feel this dagger that Kravish has carried this whole time just slide out of your chest with this white hot searing pain. You can feel a pool of blood now emanating from the 2 wounds in your chest as you took this dagger straight in as you were immobilized. You light your stone. It completely fills the inside of the tent with brilliant light. You're all momentarily blinded. And Kravish is fighting with Koza, who is now holding him by the back of the hands and pulling him back up off of Baranor. All Kravish can say is, again. That's all he's saying. He's saying it over and over again.
It's alright, buddy.
I'm gonna put my hand
Baranor,
to my...
you're bleeding.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand over my wound and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
You also get a d6 of healing from me, which will be 2 points.
Okay.
A lovely 2 points.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
And Kravish is now trying to bite at your wrists, Koza. So you can roll a strength save or a dex save at your choice.
I'm also going to try to hold him back.
Alright, so I'm going to say you guys can roll a strength saving throw at advantage now, since you're entering the fray.
Strength saving throw at advantage. 21 for me.
21, yeah. Easily. I doubt I'm going to beat you. Hold on.
You never know. That was close. 20.
It was very close. So, the two of you holding Kravish back. Again! And he's kind of pulling away from you, even both of you. And you guys are both really big. But he's a tall dragonborn. He's got some of that raw primordial strength. And you can feel his muscles fighting against your grasp. This dagger just swinging wildly as you grasp his hand. You kind of break loose with his hand and grab it real quick before he has a chance to stab anybody with it. But Kravish is right now in a manic state. All he keeps saying is again, and he's trying to get at Baranor. What do you guys do?
I guess I'll give him a few light slaps to see if I can knock him out of it.
Sure. Take 2 unarmed strikes, or if you want to.
I don't have unarmed strike as one of my attacks, so I'll just roll a d20 and see what happens.
You can add. Don't you get to add strength or something?
Yeah, I have a +5, so d20 +5. Well, I don't think a 2 is going to hit.
No, he has a quite formidable natural armor class right now. And he did pretty good on his wisdom save, so it has no effect.
Okay, I'll try again. 18 +5, 23 to hit.
23. Yes, that hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
I think it's only 1 damage. +5. 1 +5.
1 + 5, so 6, right?
Yeah.
Points. Alright.
6 points of non-lethal damage.
It has no effect, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
But you do notice, as you're slapping him, his eyes are completely blacked out. Like, not even, like, shiny. It looks like he has black holes in his head. And you can also notice that there is this black oil starting to drizzle from his eye sockets very slowly.
Guys, I think he's possessed. I don't know what you guys want to do with him.
I don't know if we have any healing abilities that could solve that. Ironically, Kravish is probably the one who would have them.
I'm going to need another strength check with advantage from either Axton or Koza.
Probably Axton. My strength is not great.
Dang!
23.
Corey's going to be so impressed with how I'm rolling with him. You managed to keep a hold of him, but again, just barely. And as you sort of subdue him, is there any like position that you guys have him in, or are you literally just like in the dome, cramped amongst everybody else, holding his wrists?
Yeah, we're literally just holding his wrists.
Okay.
I was gonna try to get him into a full Nelson.
Full Nelson? With a 23, you managed to do it. He even manages to, you get him to drop his dagger. It clatters to the ground.
I'm going to... Baranor is going to establish a psychic link with Kravish. And...
okay. Do I have to roll wisdom or nail it, or is it just you get to do it?
I think I just get to do it. Hang on. I've never had to do it with someone who's not friendly, so...
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Choose up to 4 creatures you can see. Roll a psionic die for the time. The chosen creatures can speak telepathically with you, and you can speak telepathically with them as long as within 1 mile. Don't have to It doesn't say anything about being friendly to them or not.
What does it say about who you choose? Just 3 people? Or whatever? Okay, alright.
I can copy it in the chat here.
Yeah, go ahead. Just so I can look at it. But we'll roll with it from there. I'll
Yeah.
make a different determination.
Okay.
Establish this psychic link, Baranor. Your brain is inundated with absolutely deafening loud static. To the point where you have to grasp your head, and I'm going to say that you definitely take, 1 point of psychic damage.
Okay, and I terminate the connection.
Static goes out.
Yeah.
It was psychic strike into your mind that you've never ever felt before since you've gained these powers.
Yeah.
It was not pleasant.
Yeah, there's something else in there. The best I got is lesser restoration, guys. I don't think that'll do the trick, though.
Take a look at it.
I mean, it only solves like 4 issues.
You know, it does conditions.
Right, but it's only 4 conditions that it affects.
I'm gonna say you've had this skill for some time. You have a pretty good grasp on what it can do. He doesn't seem blinded because he saw you to do what he did.
No. Yeah, no.
He doesn't seem like he's deaf. He can move, and he doesn't seem poisoned. So you get the feeling like, unless this is a disease,
right,
it probably wouldn't help.
Right, I know that, and that's why I'm saying, like, from a just a healer position, this seems like something that would be greater than a lesser restoration.
Sure. Okay.
Maybe a greater restoration.
He's going to continue to struggle, so I need another strength check from the boys.
All right, what are we trying to do with him? Are we trying to like knock him out?
All right.
I think that might be our best option.
Yeah, might be.
If you want to attack, go ahead and make another unarmed strike. Or I would let you. I don't know if this has ever come up, but if you want to knock somebody out, I always allow you to use your weapon, almost like you're hitting him with the pommel, and it would just be non-lethal bludgeoning damage instead of slashing.
Okay, I'll do that.
So, it's up to you.
21.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have him roll con because you're not striking him with the blade. But 21 does hit. 16 points. And let's see here. You had that at advantage already.
Is there such thing as non-lethal psychic damage?
Okay, Axton, you thwack Kurvish right over the head, and Koza, you're holding his wrist because you kind of flipped around to the front of him, trying to kind of get in front of him between him and Baranor. All of a sudden, you see Kurvish's eyes go from black to this smoke starts to swirl away from his relatively new green lizard-like irises. And he just kind of like blinks a couple times and looks around, and he's like, "What's going on? Why are you holding me like that?
Well,
Let go of me. What's going on?"
I just kind of gesture to Baranor's chest.
Which is mostly healed at this point, but still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baranor, you're all right, bud? What happened?
You just attacked me repeatedly.
He just stiffens up, and he just looks at all of you. He's like, "Come on, stop messing around. What happened? You can let go of me. What's going on? Let go." And he's gonna struggle, but in kind of an argumentative way.
I'm gonna point at his dagger on the ground, which does still have blood on it.
Oh yeah. All the way, not all the way to the hilt. It's almost like he got like half of it down and pulled it out and tried it again.
Sure.
But yeah, he just kind of looks at it. That's my dagger.
Yeah, we think you may have gotten temporarily possessed by Shekkis or something, but
Yeah. Well, they don't know this, but I'll reveal that when I opened my eyes, I didn't see Kravish. I saw Kethra standing over me with a dagger.
Yeah, then it was definitely Shekkis. She's trying very hard and lately succeeding to gain control of you.
Yeah, we need a
Kethra.
Kethra, yes.
Yeah.
You saw Kethra in my place?
Yes, Kethra was standing over me, not you.
All I remember is going to sleep last night, waking up, guys holding me. You can let go now. I'm okay.
It's this place, Kravish. It's her.
not.
It's this place.
It's like prison. You go to sleep and you wake up with someone random holding you. And you really hope that it's not who you think it is.
Hope it's not Bubba. Let's see here. He's gonna cast Healing Word on Baranor.
Appreciate that.
Cast it. He's gonna do level 1. Let's hopefully rolls high. Not that great, but it's 5.
5.
Yeah. He can move his fingers. Do you guys, Axton and Koza, let him go because you still got him?
I'm gonna let go of his wrists.
Yeah, I'll let go, I suppose.
He's just sort of slumps and dives. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Stop.
God damn it,
This is
Kravish.
the whole session. The whole session is wrestling with Kravish. No, I'm kidding.
A whole weekend of Bernie's episode. Okay, cool.
He slumps, and you see his arms drop to his sides, and he kind of shakes his head a little bit and blinks his eyes and rubs his neck and rubs his wrists as you guys were holding him quite tight. Baranor, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Like I said, it's this place. It's her. I'm just glad you didn't stab me with Anthem's Edge.
Yeah.
And he feels for his side, and he's like, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
And he picks up his dagger, and you see him kind of like wipe the blood on his pants, and then he kind of looks at his pants and tries to wipe the blood vigorously off of his pants, and you see him to look at the dagger, and he throws the dagger into the darkness. I don't want anything she touched. Nothing.
Does he hit anything?
You hear it kind of cling, cling, cling in the distance, about, all of 40 feet away, maybe.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah.
He does pull Anthem's Edge. Shink! Are you ready to move?
Let's do this. The sooner we can get this done, the less likely things like this will happen.
Did we finish our long rest?
You did. You all can recharge your health points, your spell slots, your hit dice. You're all rested. To that note, it was not a good rest. It was uncomfortable. No. You all felt like itchy, and you felt like a static across your skin. Couldn't see anything. There was no light at all. Those of you with dark vision, like I mentioned, very little detail. And it was just a kind of a nerve-wracking night. You basically kind of shoved your eyelids together until you felt unconscious. It wasn't even a sleep. It was just a rest, like a collapse. But you're up now. You all feel like you're running like a low-grade fever. You're all very itchy and sweaty and cold. And there's a constant feeling that you're being watched, which has never left since you entered her domain.
How is Luna feeling?
Make a perception check for sure, because you gotta be able to see her in here. Oh wait, no, there's light. Sorry, Yuno has a light rock. She looks better. Her fur is pretty disheveled and messy.
Okay.
Her eyes are a little bloodshot.
She's still suffering from the thing, right?
It's going away. I'll say that you guys do have enough of that poultice of mushroom paste to kind of give her. And she looks unwell, but you all look unwell.
Okay.
She's not suffering any physical effects other than a little sluggishness, down in the mood. That's about it.
Luna, I'd say you look about as good as I feel right now.
She kind of bleats a little, and she kind of licks your nose, and then licks your chest.
Yeah, I'll be all right. We just got to get through this. All right. Shall we get going?
Yes, let's press on.
All right. Do you drop the dome, Mr.
Oh, well, let's check outside.
If it's been 8 hours, it will just automatically dissipate.
The air feels like it gets like a surge of like a sour citrusy in the air, and instant cold, very, very chilly, but not freezing. An uncomfortable, you got caught, outside without a jacket kind of cold. There's no wind whatsoever. There is a dampness to the air. This room is pitch black. Those of you with dark vision are also blind. You do know that, and if you look at the map, that's true. Oh, Sir Thorsten's there, by the way. Sorry about that. He just woke up. He saw all this happen. But yeah, the room is dark, but you do know you have a wall on your right as you are facing the direction that you haven't been yet. Wall is to your right. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, I say we go north.
Okay.
Or whatever north, that direction.
It's not far before you pop out of the darkness like a cloud. Where those of you with dark vision can now see again, you turn around and you notice people slowly slinking out of this dark smoke into a space that you can now see them. Those of you with light, like you see a brilliant light fill this area, and you see a fork in the road that looks like that. Which way would you like to go? And I'll give you a little more. See it all the way. Yep.
I would say the right route, but that's just me.
Sir Thorsten is going to move to the corner of the fork and just listen. And what would you like? And Kravish is going to have Anthem's Edge. He's going to spark its light, so it's going to brim with dark or dim light for 10 feet, I think, 20 feet. And Thorsten is going to try to listen to like each tunnel before he makes a decision. What would you like Eathara to do? Eathara and are going to pool their resources together and look for footprints. Footprints. Okay, I'll say it's not going to take much, and you're both very observant. Mm-hmm. You see no footprints in this direction, and a lot of footprints in this direction.
All right.
Actually, on this direction, you can see, the further you go, you see white webbing start to straddle the floor and crawl up the walls.
Okay, so there's a webbing creature to the right, and
not a lot
to the
though.
left.
It looks like as you go down that tunnel, it increases in its density.
Well, we never did find Mama, so chances are it's that way. But it looks like the heaviest amount of traffic was to the left-hand path.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't really see evidence of footsteps on the right at all.
Right, I'm convinced.
Well, Kravish kind of points Anthem's Edge down the left path. Well, I say we follow the footsteps.
Sounds like a good enough plan to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's as good a plan as ever, I guess.
All right, Sir Thorsten's going to take lead. He's going to move this way. Kravish will follow.
Yep.
So I'll give you... You know what? In the interest of expediency, I'll give you all of this. You come down the hallway, and you come to a 3-way intersection.
Oh, boy.
And with both of you there, I'll just give you this. You can see all the way here. Here we go. Each of the tunnels kind of go off. And I'll say Luna, just for the hell of it. Luna can see all the way to the end. This tunnel ends there.
Okay.
You can't see at the end of anything else.
Hmm.
Well, shoot.
What?
The place just has more tunnels than a damn mouse hill.
Rat's nests usually do.
Good one. Oh, what do you think, fellas?
Do we see any more footprints or anything?
Yeah, I'll check for
okay.
those.
Yeah. Easily to see. You notice the floor is getting wetter. And you're not exactly sure if it's from the ceiling dripping. You are in a cave. Or if it's from something further on, but it almost feels like you're... Because all the way, this entire labyrinth, you've been going downhill. Every twist, every turn has led further down. But now it seems like you're going up a little bit, and maybe the water from somewhere else is collecting a little more. And the path to the right has no footsteps at all. And both paths have footsteps in them, so kind of tough to tell which has more. Maybe the right has more, maybe. But that left definitely has been traveled.
Okay. Well, I think it's a coin flip on this one.
So we're leaving this to a game of chance? Oh, all right. And Karish pulls out a piece of platinum. He's going to flick it into the air.
Okay.
Tails it is. The second choice.
Okay. We didn't assign a tunnel.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to do that.
Alright. Well, I would say left is 1, middle is 2. So we'll do 2.
Alright.
Everyone okay with that?
Fine with me.
Fine.
Oh,
right.
God. Karish is typing.
Oh,
I
God.
wonder if Corey is on the internet. Corey, I apologize for the accent. It's my best impression.
I know, I was like, give him an accent. Kind of a country twang.
Well, Corey's from the south. What are you going to do? Hey!
Hey!
Corey's here.
Hello.
Okay.
Discord always waits to install 6 updates when I'm pressed for time.
Yeah, it does that with me too. That's
All
why
right,
I
well,
just
I
keep my
will-
laptop on all the time.
Your Discord
I will relinquish
updates?
Control. I'll relinquish control of Karish to you. You just did a coin flip to see which direction you wanted to go. You guys chose to the right, so I will have Sir Thorsten follow all of you.
Okay, so fill me in on what's happened.
You have a little bit of foggy brain right now, don't you?
You attacked me.
Yeah, you
I did.
straight up stabbed him in the chest.
Yeah. But you were possessed by Shekkis / Kethra.
Okay. I'm ready to get this shit over with.
Yep.
Corey,
Yo.
do you have a dagger in your inventory?
Okay.
I said, do you have a dagger in your inventory?
I don't know if I have a dagger in my inventory. We never really established how much of my stuff I really have.
Oh, you have everything.
I'm
I
sure
have all of my gear.
Yeah,
I'm sure at
everything.
some
You got
point he could have asked for a dagger from Baron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my personal effects were gathered up by the group before heading out.
Oh, yeah. Well, you had everything with you in your room back in the Hargroves, and when you died, they collected your things and brought it home with
Okay.
you.
So I got everything. So yeah, I would have a dagger.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, we did put him in the bag of holding, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah. You can go ahead and delete a dagger from your inventory
Okay.
because you threw it away.
I threw it away. Okay.
Okay. So here in the middle tunnel, I'll give you guys all of it to a 4-way intersection. Isn't that fun? This is what you see at the end of the hallway.
There's barely enough map left. Okay. Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are to yet another impasse. Where should we go? Sir Thorsten mutters to himself.
Does anyone have a 3-sided coin?
About a 4-sided coin. We can go back the way we came.
Do we, the ground, is it kind of loose? Are there like pebbles, dirt, something like that?
Yes to all of it. You're going slightly uphill. The ground is kind of wet and dirty and muddy. This is how you've been able to kind of track footprints thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Do all the paths go uphill?
I will say the one on either side of you, left and right, those go down. Path straight ahead does kind of start to go up. And since you're here, I'll give you more of the map.
Okay.
This one goes that way.
I will point out, guys, that we have been traveling up for this last leg of the thing, so maybe we should continue up and hopefully maybe get out of this tunnel system.
Maybe.
Can't really see beyond this, though.
That's my theory.
Yeah. Good as any right now. Go for it.
All right. We'll wait for Koza and Yuno to come to catch up to us.
I'm right here.
Yeah, Yuno's been tagging along.
Okay. I still show Yuno back in the first chamber and Koza at the 3-way. Oh, that's Axton. Axton at the 3-way intersection.
I'm coming.
That armor's heavy, man.
It does feel rather, although this his Palladium armor is much lighter than steel, so here it feels like regular steel. So it's quite heavy. But you see, at the end of this tunnel is a dim at first, slowly growing green glow. The passageway widens, and you see before you a strange sight. You can feel your vision start to blur and twist, and can't quite tell in your inner ear which way is up. You almost feel yourself grasping the side of the wall to keep your balance until you finally come to the mouth of this tunnel, and you see this vibrating, whirling, twisted tree trunk. And it almost seems there is a faint light source surrounding the top of this trunk. It's massive. It's at least 30 feet wide. It has almost a waving in the wind pattern to the top of its twisted branches. At the base of it, you see a set of stairs that lead up to a doorway, the green glow behind it. See this.
Is this a walloping willow?
Yeah. Go try to climb it.
Yeah.
Koza, remember this tree in case we ever need to come back here.
Oh, yeah, because this place looks like so much fun.
Hey, I might want to build a vacation house here. Yeah, exactly.
You guys are acquiring property.
It's a lovely atmosphere.
We need more property. I'm sure this swamp is great for the skin in some way.
In this economy, it does help to acquire property assets.
We are playing the world's longest game of Monopoly.
Yeah.
It'd be good for weight loss, maybe.
This is Mediterranean. I don't know. All right. Well, into the hole.
Into your hole.
You go back into your hole.
Before I venture in there, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on myself, Owl's Wisdom, to give me advantage on wisdom checks.
Perfect. See, I probably would have had you do that, a little bit ago, but I don't know all your skills.
He was rolling really high for you, though, so...
I was actually rolling really high in strength checks, of all things.
The wisdom checks, single digits.
Yeah, at least at the end. At the end of your struggle, I did get a low wisdom. That's okay. All right.
Okay.
The doorway, you pass through the doorway.
Yep.
Into a smaller room, about 15 feet wide, and it looks very familiar to you. You've seen this room, this type of room, when you first entered this labyrinth at the base of the big tree outside. It is a glowing pool of greenish water. You can tell the middle of this pool is very deep. It disappears into darkness. You all can smell, with your own passive wisdoms, an acrid, sour, decaying, rotting, acidic smell in this room. That green webbing that you saw crawling up the tree's roots, crawling up the stone statues in the pool in her lair exterior, it's in this room too. It's crawling up the walls like veins or spider webs of green, plasticky, rubbery material. It grasps the rock face.
Fun.
Outstanding.
Like I said, something about this stuff has to be therapeutic.
It makes a good facial mask.
Yeah. just melts the ears right off you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to take a swim again.
You see Sir Thorsten go, I don't like swimming in armor.
Well, we've done a lot of things that we don't like lately.
I mean, the only other option is we check those the tunnels we didn't check already. Maybe this is not the way.
I don't know. This feels pretty important.
Yeah. So, was it
I will tell
Koza?
you this, if it takes us back to the beginning, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's a possibility I didn't consider. That would suck.
Me neither.
Was it
really funny though?
Was it Koza that had the breathe underwater?
Oh no, I think gave everybody water breathing.
Oh, yep. Did. Okay.
I can cast that as a ritual. It's going to take
10 minutes.
Let me see.
11
minutes.
Hours. Did you have it for 24 hours, Ken?
Yep, it lasts 24 hours.
It has definitely not been 24 hours. You've been at this for maybe 16, 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so we still have bubbles around our heads or whatever.
I'm going to say that only manufactures itself when you dip beneath the surface. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, let's go take a dive.
All right. I need a con save from everybody, please.
Yay! Con saves.
Wonderful, because those
Con
always
save,
go
please.
well.
I will roll for Sir Thorsten. He's got a wonderful.
Oh, come on. 9.
30
Wow.
to 20.
30,
Even
20,
with my
good.
physical dice, I roll like shit.
Okay. That's okay. You're going to take half of this. Thorsten's going to take half. Axton's going to take half. I need one from Eothara, Baranor, and Luna.
Gotcha. Oh, Jesus Christ, Luna. Why is hers okay, well.
Alright. I rolled 8 points of acid damage. So, I think, what did Koza get? 13? No. Did you get, Koza?
Yep.
9.
Okay, so Koza, Ravish, Luna, you all take 10 points of acid damage.
Okay.
As the water here is acidic. It's very thick and snotty. And this water just kind of seeps in between the plates of your natural armor, Kravish, into underneath your clothes, soaking wet, and starts to burn your skin. But thankfully, you don't have to ingest anything, So none of you guys are going to catch a disease.
10 for a failure and none for a success.
No, everybody else takes 5 because you all passed.
All right, just want to check.
Unless you have resistance to acid, in which case you take 2.
I'm gonna down a healing potion and give myself 2d6 of healing because I'm not doing great.
Did you not heal yourself for resting?
What about your long rest? Didn't you reset your health?
Oh, hang on.
Man, why do I open my mouth? I could have killed Koza again.
Yeah, can we not do that, please?
Well, you gotta pay attention then, bud.
2 more and you get a free set of steak knives.
I just have a death punch card.
Uh-huh. I got killed at D&D and all I got was a stupid set of steak knives.
Okay, so
like
9
frequent visitor card. Punch
9 points of acidic damage?
No, if you failed, it's 10.
Oh, okay.
10 points of acid damage. You can all breathe normally, so you don't have to worry about gaining a disease from this water.
Meaning we can scream just fine.
You don't have to worry about counting your minutes of breathing. But I am going to need an athletics or an acrobatics check from everybody. And those of you with armor, I want that at disadvantage, please.
What do you mean us with armor?
Those of you with full plate mail.
Oh, okay. Heavy armor, okay.
There we go, finally. Jesus.
Okay. Athletics checks, you said?
Athletics or acrobatics, it is your choice. That's like, are you going to swim forcefully down this tunnel, or are you going to climb along the walls to get yourself down? That's really what we're deciding here.
Okay.
Sir Thorsten's definitely going to try to swim.
Okay. And I don't know. Oh, acrobatics would probably be what you
Well, wait a minute. Question. Can I use my claws to help give me some kind of advantage with acrobatics?
You're swimming.
Well, if he's climbing along the walls, no, I would say no.
No? Okay.
No, because that's not like an ability to like spider climb or anything. So you're just kind of scratching along. It's giving you a little bit of purchase.
Not much though. I got an 8 on my acrobatics check.
I believe his talons do give him a climbing speed.
If it gives you a climbing speed, then I will.
I could be wrong about that, but if I'm remembering my dragon hide correctly.
All right, so Sir Thorsten gets caught. There are rotting dead.
Yeah, no, it does not do that.
Okay,
it does not.
It does not give me a climbing speed.
Oh, okay.
It might be a
I thought it did. Oh, that might be the tabaxi.
It's a tabaxi thing.
Okay.
So, all right, Sir Thorsten, you see Sir Thorsten start to sink, and he's like, help, and he gets caught. His leg gets caught. A tentacle-like piece of kelp just wraps around his greaves just right, where he can't move. And if he wasn't breathing underwater, he would go.
I guess I'll try to cut him free, since I'm going to be sinking down with him.
All right, so without issue, I don't know what weapon you're using. The kelp gives way without any challenge, and now you're both standing at the bottom of this tunnel, going, "Right, now what?"
Just walk along the bottom.
Probably we're going to drown.
All right.
What?
It's not like we're going to drown.
Yeah.
Right. The tunnel is about 30 feet long. It narrows slightly, but it's still about between 5 and 7 wide. You all struggle through this water as the glowing effect of the acid starts to increase. Your skin burns. I'm gonna keep the damage that you rolled as sort of an overall effect of this water, but it is painful. You feel like you're being boiled and frozen. You feel like you're being gnawed upon by tiny little insects with a staticky frizzy feeling over your entire skin. You look down, you see the organic portions of your armor start to pale and fade, and it's almost like everything is being slowly dissolved, and you get this overwhelming guttural feeling of just being digested by a great beast until you see tunnel.
Actually, while we're walking, I'm going to try to cast Purify Food and... Sorry, maybe not. I thought it was going to be Purify Food and Water, and maybe I'd be able to purify the water, but that doesn't work. It's food and drink.
You want to drink it?
No, we don't.
You purify one cup's worth of water, and it just immediately dilutes in the acid that you're in.
Yep.
I believe it's a concentrated area effect, isn't it?
Does it have an amount? I mean, if you really are serious about doing this.
No. If it's food and drink, so water wouldn't count. Well, I guess if I tried to drink it, it would, but...
I'm like, yeah, it would totally count.
So Axton and Sir Thorsten are just kind of mindlessly commenting on the acidity of the taste of the water, and you all find yourselves at a point where the tunnel dips up about 20 feet up. You can clearly see the surface of another pool.
All right. Bernard's going to splinter cell up again.
Okay.
To the top of the pool.
All right. The top of the pool, you can see rock face above the surface. You don't see a vast cavern. You see kind of a low ceiling.
Okay. Do I see a shoreline?
I mean, yeah, the pool does shallow around the edges. Looks like the shallowness, the grade is a little more gentle on one side directly ahead of you. So yeah, you feel like you could probably climb out of the pool from that direction. Everything else is rather steep.
And what do I see in that direction? Hello.
Oh, it becomes very blurry and wavy the farther away everything is. Seems like vague darkness with rock face somewhere.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'll submerge, go back to the group, and kind of communicate that, whether telepathically or verbally. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess me and Sir Thorsten will try to swim up.
Right, I'm with you, Axton.
He'll help me, and I'll help him, and I'll guidance him.
Okay. We're not going to have to roll anything. It's just crawling up an incline. But you both find yourselves at the surface of the water. Do you break the surface? Because Thorsten is going to follow your lead.
Baranor, what did you say was up here?
It's a low ceiling with a gradual slope headed in the direction once you come up. That's all I was able to see.
I'm gonna wait to break the surface, because even if I do break the surface, I can't see.
Okay.
Okay. Sir Thorsten is in the same boat.
Okay.
He's
Baranor and Eothara will then rise up out of the water.
Apocalypse Now style.
Yeah, and walk up the little slope onto the dry part.
With a knife in your teeth?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Half elf going dark.
All right. Okay. What you see is a low ceiling, just like you did under the surface.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about maybe 3 or 4 feet above the surface of the pool, where it starts to slope upwards, the ceiling, until you find kind of a tunnel that looks like it bends and winds around a corner to the right rather quickly. And what's interesting about this tunnel is it is completely smooth, as if carved from obsidian. This is a very crystalline sort of geography, lots of straight angles to the walls and the floors, almost like crystal had been grown in odd arrangements to allow this tunnel, this negative space to exist around the growing crystal. Or it was just kind of carved along the fractal angles of the crystal itself. But everything here is very different than where you were just at. And you can hear muttering far away in the distance. No echo. Sounds like whoever this is in a rather large space. And you hear a high-pitched skittering, kind of a muttering, arguing, lizard-like. And since I believe Kravish and both speak Draconic, you hear something muttering in like...
So does Baranor.
So does Baranor? Okay, you can hear it too. Almost in like a broken Draconic, like whoever this is didn't really learn proper Draconic. And you just hear,
That's mine. No, that's mine. I will have it after you. You'll gnaw bones and like it.
and you just hear like several voices kind of far away. And that's what you hear echoing off the walls, but it sounds like wherever they are, there's really no echo.
Interesting. All right, I will signal to the others that it is safe to emerge from the water.
Sir Thorsten is going to follow.
As will Koza.
And for those of you who can't hear it, I will relay what we can hear.
Does the pitch or the intonation sound familiar? Like, could I tell if those are like kobolds or lizard men or something like that?
Oh, I don't think Kravish has ever met a kobold.
That we know of.
But you do know of them. So you definitely, I'll say this. Being that you have draconic blood, your family, I'm sure, has told you stories of dragons and their minions, kobolds being one of them. You know that they're small. So whatever voice this is, and you can all still hear it, sounds like they're moving, maybe farther away, or across a space. You hear like light stomping, almost from a child, amongst what definitely sounds like rock and bone and refuse and splashing of water. And you just hear them.
It's mine. No, that's mine. No, the master will give us what we are due.
You just hear these voices sort of arguing and squabbling over scraps of something. It sounds quite far away, and they definitely sound small.
Okay. So I kind of relay that to the group as these could be a type of creature called kobolds. Small draconic-like creatures who tend to serve dragons. From what I hear, they can be nasty little fighters wearing their...
Should we follow them?
They're like conic grung then?
I think we should avoid as much conflict as possible right now.
But I think tailing them might give us a sense on them. If it's nothing else, we might be able to gather some intelligence.
Maybe.
I will say that being you're in the tunnel now, but the tunnel does break to the right rather sharply and disappear around a corner. Now that you're here, you can see kind of reflecting light glittering along the walls as if you were sort of looking at the distant reflection of water in the distance. It's kind of hard to describe, but you definitely feel like there is light around the corner somewhere in the distance, and that water is nearby too.
More of those damn pools. All right. Okay. So we're gonna follow these voices. They sound like they're headed away from us, correct?
Yeah, it looks like they're. Sometimes they sound like they're walking away, and then another voice will kind of enter frame and be a little closer than those two. And there's not a lot of voices, like maybe 3 or 4.
Okay. This is around the corner, though?
It's It's not around the corner. It's around the corner and far off away from there.
Okay.
Not sure how far.
Okay. Well, let's.
Does a weird thing in here
Is
because
it
of the
possible
shape of the
familiar
tunnel.
could be able to see ahead?
Did you say, Corey? I didn't get that either.
I said, would it be possible for Yuno's familiar to scout ahead a little bit, or are they going to be just as blind as the rest of us?
It is not magical darkness through here. Those with dark vision can see.
Okay.
So again, I asked Yuno, would that be doable?
There, Ken. I think you're muted, bud. All of a sudden, catatonic.
Yuno has left the chat.
Ken, talking to you, bud.
Sorry, was away from the computer. What I miss?
I was just wondering if Yuno's familiar would be able to kind of scout ahead and look ahead at these disembodied voices that we're hearing that I'm assuming are kobolds.
He's on a union-mandated break, so we're gonna have to wait like 20 minutes. But no, I can definitely do that. I'm gonna summon him and send him forward.
All right. Immediately, you. How does? I don't know. I've asked this like 50 times. I'm sorry. I'm gonna write it down. In what way does he communicate with you? Can you see through his eyes?
I can, if I choose to do that. I go for the rage.
What is he? What's he?
Raven.
Is he like a fey raven, or he's just a raven?
I mean, he's an artificially constructed magical raven, but yes, he's just a raven.
But he's still a beast, though.
I think it has the stats of a raven.
It's a spirit, technically. I can choose to make it a celestial, fey, or fiend. I think I chose originally fey. So, yes.
Yeah.
But is he a beast?
No.
No, it's a spirit.
Why? What are you trying to get at?
I could use beast sense, and then I would be the one who goes blind and deaf.
Oh.
And can relay to what I see through his familiar while he commands it.
He's not a beast. He's a fey spirit. So I'm gonna kibosh that one. So
I was just curious. He would know that. So.
So, how do you want to communicate with the familiar? Do you want to wait for it to come back and kind of whisper in your ear? Do you want to be able to see through its eyes?
Well, it telepathically can communicate with me.
Okay. So, like conversation? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, he's gonna go around the corner and immediately stop and back up. He's gonna hop a couple steps backwards, and you're gonna hear him in your ear say, "Bad guy's close." Perhaps 30 feet in front, big room, lots of water, lots of bones.
Lots of bones?
Yeah.
Pass without a trace.
He doesn't see anything, guys. Why don't we send Koza in first? I relate to
Inside check.
I relate to the group what he sees.
Okay. Baranor will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Any of you clerics got bless?
I do.
Throw that shit around liberally.
Alright, I'm gonna have Sir Thorsten roll stealth with +10. But you guys are still in that tunnel, so yeah, I'm gonna have him roll that. Does not have a very good dex, but it's +10.
Bless only works on attacks and saving throws.
I think he knows that. Wow. Thorsten rolled terribly. I'll take a stealth check from everybody with a +10.
I'll also guidance myself.
Okay.
You are guidanced. Good
Because I
sir.
have to roll at its advantage.
26, and I'm going to step away from my keyboard for a minute. So.
Okay. Is invisible.
And I will cast Bless on who hasn't rolled yet.
It doesn't affect ability checks.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just attacks and saving
Just
throws.
attack rolls?
Yep.
Alright.
And saving throws.
So stealth check plus 10. Let's see. Oh, great. I need that 10. 17.
I don't know why Ithara keeps rolling with advantage on hers, but maybe she has the same Cloak of Elvenkind that I do. I don't know.
Maybe.
A D4.
I don't know what she has.
Woo. So 23 for me.
Total?
Total.
Yeah, I'm going to take that 23 from Ithara just because.
Yeah. Okay, so 33. 33 for Ithara, 33 for Baranor, and 23 for Luna.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say you are all very well shrouded. At least you think so.
Okay.
And you emerge from and map is a little incomplete. Just you're in the bottom right part of this map. Okay. There's a tunnel that enters the lower right portion, where there is a pool of acidic water. And you're not there yet, but I'm going to move everybody over.
Okay.
What you see? Okay. Kirby, you look like the rocks. It's just a big boulder shuffling left to right. And guys emerge at the crest of this gigantic chamber, and you can see exactly what I'll say. You guys peek around the corner. Let's be smart about this. Peek around the corner, and you see a huge gargantuan chamber with pools of green glowing water dotting the entire place. There is light here. It looks like there's like hanging slugs that give off an effervescent light. Not much. It's rather dim, but you can see figures moving left to right. It's difficult to tell really far away into this chamber what's going on. Nearest to the entrance, you see these little guys.
Oh, fun.
There's about 4 of them, and it looks like they're kind of shuffling left to right in kind of a darting goblin-like way around this portion of the room where you are. And now that you see the whole room, that's all I'm giving you because you're just peeking around the corner. So. Okay.
Where are we in relation to them?
You're like there's a 30-foot stretch of this kind of geodesic carved crystal, with like straight lined angles to the shape of the opening. And about 30 feet away, opens to a huge, massive room where you see pools of glowing acidic water, bones everywhere, corpses, and these guys look like they're sort of sifting through the bones and grabbing at scraps and arguing with each other. They're too far away to see you, and you're only peeking around a corner.
Right, but what direction are we from them? Are we down here? Are we over here?
No.
Over here.
You guys are as far over here as you can get.
Okay, so lower right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Lower right.
Okay.
That's why I said lower right.
I didn't hear lower right. Sorry. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
Lower right.
Lower right. All right. Okay. So we peek around the corner. How far away are they? Estimate?
They're like 30, 40, maybe 50 feet away. They're spread out. They're a little more spread out than in that picture.
Okay. Too spread out for you.
As you all see them, Karish, I know you have advantage, but I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Okie dokie. Here goes nothing.
And it looks like Ken is back. You guys just see 4 kobolds in a big giant room. Can't really see much else because you're peering around a corner.
16.
And, 16? Okay. You don't take any damage, but you feel your chest.
Oh, you cut out.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So I'm having the onset of a panic attack.
No, because you passed your save. But you do feel that stinging pressure in your chest. Your hand instinctually covers that wound that's actually still there. It's creepy. You don't really, it hasn't like healed over. It's like a wound that is sort of sealed, but there's like, a red, you're a doctor, I'm sure you can understand what that's like.
Are we talking like
sealed, but it's not.
Are we talking like Valandiir the Dark from Dragonlance?
Yeah, and it stings right now. It feels like you're not being stabbed, but you're definitely remembering what that pain felt like. You almost lose your breath a little as you see these creatures.
You cut out again.
God damn it. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What the heck is wrong with my computer?
I don't know. It fades you out every once in a while.
I just start quietly muttering something to myself, just repeatedly. I'm just muttering something to myself.
Baranar's going to take one look back at you, having remembered the last time you were repeating something, and a spectral dagger just appears in his hand.
Just not saying, just saying.
I will say you notice that although his eyes are closed when he momentarily blinks, his eyes are quote unquote normal. They're not blacked out.
Okay. Alright guys, we got 4 kobolds up ahead. At least 4 kobolds up ahead.
Are we going to run in and ambush them, or what's the plan?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I could lure them here because they're stupid.
I mean,
do some kind of image or something.
Would definitely know what kobolds are, and yeah, that's fair. You would definitely know they're pretty dumb.
So do we want to do that? I
could also, another thing I could do is I could use message, and I could just confuse the shit out of them.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I'll let you take the lead.
All right, so I'm going to use prestidigitation to make a balking sound.
Okay. Where would you like that centered?
Towards kind of the where we're standing a little bit, so it's kind of coming around the corner.
Okay. You want to be it behind you?
Yeah, a little bit, so that they can see that there's nothing there, but they don't know that, so they have to come investigate.
Okay, and you said like a chicken?
Yeah, some sort of balking.
Okay.
Chicken.
Yeah, you all hear this.
Sauce.
And we'll say that they all stop what they're doing and look at each other, and they start sniffing the air. And they each grasp their weapons. There's only 3 of them, as the other one is a little far away and doesn't seem like he gives a shit. They grasp their weapons. One's got an axe, one's got a club, one's got a spear, and they scurry. And you hear them both mutter to each other, "Food!" And they kind of do a velociraptor run, where they lower their heads and backs and skitter across the ground on 2 legs. And they are now in front of you, and they go, "Ah! Ah!" And they are going to, you know what the hell, let's roll an initiative. Y'all know where this is going.
Yay, let's stab some kobolds in the face.
They are all there's 3 of them. There are only 3 that are going to be, oh wow. Are these old numbers or new numbers? Okay. Yeah, these are old. Let me clear this. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me clear this. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
You can replace it with whatever you just rolled. I don't care.
Oh, we have to select our
where
thing.
Tokens aren't on there, so...
There.
Okay. Yeah, you can put yourselves on the map. Just make sure you're the extreme lower right. There's
it's not letting me do it.
Yeah, hold on. There's 2 Unos.
Can you add me into the turn order when you get a second?
I certainly can. Okay.
I can't put any of mine.
I'm wondering if that's a you problem, Bogey, because if if you can't get Ithara, Luna, or yourself, that feels like that's on your end.
I don't know. I go to the image of the thing, and the little like box that comes up that has like arrows pointed into the corners is like whited out, and then when I click and drag, nothing happens.
Maybe
He's
roll
got a
20.
25 for initiative.
Maybe roll 20 changed again, and now you have to do it differently, and we just haven't figured it out yet.
I blended so well with this map. Okay.
Yeah, where are you? Oh, yeah, you do blend in big time.
Yeah. All right.
That's funny. Okay, so all I've got up here right now is Axton and Uno.
Hang on, I'm rolling. Okay.
Koza, are you able to at least roll? Yeah, there you go.
I can change my thing.
Okay.
I don't know how to turn her initiative, her thing.
There.
Okay.
How hard is it to re-roll initiative once it's up here? So I don't want to have you keep this the whole time. Figure it out.
Will it change? Yeah, it changes if you just do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and roll your initiative.
I already did. I got a 25. I want to keep that.
Welcome to the BBEG. This is it,
No,
guys.
I didn't get a 12.
Okay, I'm trying to change ESRs to 14.2, but it's not letting me.
And that Shekkis was like just 4
There we go.
kobolds
There it
dressed
is.
up in a big robe.
Now it's
4 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yes, we are an extremely terrifying dragon.
All right.
it's a wizard vase. It's just, ignore the kobolds behind the screen.
I have to reset. That's stupid. All right. So who got the highest? Let's just have you guys tell me what you're seeing. There we go. Okay.
23. Looks like the highest.
Kirby's got a
have?
25.
Those two decks on the kobolds. They're quick little guys. It's not bad. Not great. Not bad.
They're fast
have
little
to-
shits.
You have like the alert fee or something?
Who?
You to get 25.
Rolling at 20. And I get a +5 to my initiative.
Damn.
You have 20 decks?
No, I rolled a natural 20.
Right. How do you have a +5 to your initiative?
I think jack of all trades.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Does that affect initiative?
Yeah.
It does, because it's still in the village.
Well, it
check.
affects. Yeah, it affects.
Oh yeah. I guess that's true, huh? All
All
right.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fucking bards.
We're missing Sir Thorsten.
And mine.
And you're up there. You're right there.
No, my initiative is not on the board.
Oh, bummer. Here, there you go. Put it in there. Let's go.
Bummer.
There we go. There's Sir Thorsten. Add him in there as well. He has a terrible initiative. Thanks. But is that everyone? Uno's on the field. You guys are sharing space. That's why. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of you. Damn. Okay. Well, let's descend these. And okay, Kravish, you get to drop on these guys. These kind of run at you. All 3 of them are facing all 8 of you, and they just kind of and it looks like you're able to act before they go for their weapons. What would you like to do?
All right, let's see. No, I want to keep my enhanceability up, so I can't put the flitty fairies up. Let's see. I'm just going to come poking with something.
You are currently holding Anthem's Edge. You used it for light.
So I'm gonna come around to this area, and I am going to stabby. 27 to hit.
Yep.
27 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. 1 point of radiant damage, 11 points of piercing for 12 total.
Okay. All right.
And then let me see, for bonus action, I am going to I'm going to give Axton a die bonus of Bardic Inspiration for Axton.
Oh. Axton, you feel invigorated. All right.
I know you got this, man.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Welcome. So you will get an extra D8 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okie doke.
And thus endeth my turn.
All right, it's Yuno next with Axton on deck. What would Yuno like to do?
I'm going to cast Firebolt. Let's be clear. With an OLT. I'm going to use my robe of spell splitting, so I'm going to split that, hit both 23 to hit.
Yeah, definitely. Right in the face.
And 14 points of fire damage.
Okay. It burns to a cinder and falls dead.
Well, both of them, they take the same. Because I
Okay.
split it.
Are you hitting with the one that Kravish already injured?
No, I'm hitting the opposite two.
Okay, those two drop dead instantly. Like
And
you kind of thrust your hand at them and they just drop. Like you just sapped the life out of them with fire.
And then I'm going to telekinetically pull the one that Kravish just stabbed into the pool of acid.
Okay. I'm gonna say he's too weak to really fight, and he goes right in. But ironically, he doesn't really react to it. He's just wet now.
Yeah, he's immune to it. Black scale kobolds.
Well, he's now in armor trying to swim, and he's injured. So, gotta imagine he's not gonna have a real great day.
He's about 3 feet tall, and you can tell that this is not one of those pools that disappears into a tunnel. This is a pool that's about 2 feet tall, or 2 feet deep, so he's like up to his neck in water. So he's having a very hard time getting around. Anything else, bud?
That'll be it.
Alright, Axton, and then Ara.
Okay, I guess I'll move in, try to chop him with my halberd. Oh, supposed to be normal. So 16 to hit him.
16 does hit, and you chop his head clean off.
Sweet.
3 down.
That's all there is, isn't there? There's technically 4, but the 4th one didn't come towards us.
That is correct.
How far away is the 4th one?
Difficult to say because you're still kind of in the tunnel, so you can't really see the entire cavern. That's why I don't have it revealed yet.
Okay.
And that other kobold has wandered out of view.
Okay.
Even out of Baranor's dark vision?
The only thing he can see with his dark vision is that there's really, because I think you have 60?
Yeah, 60.
Well,
I guess that's all I'm going to do, since there's nothing else.
You can't really see much else in the room.
That's fine.
It's pretty deep.
Okay.
Pools of acid and bones and stuff.
Shall we move out of the tunnel then and head to where they were? Where they were?
The onslaught.
Guys?
Yeah. Let's move into it more.
Okay. Baranor would like to check out whatever the kobolds were picking at.
Okay. You emerge out of the tunnel and see a grand chamber.
Oh,
Those
no.
of you who can see, do your best to squint into the pitch blackness of this cavern, only to find a truly hellish scene before you.
Oh, great. Here we go.
You find yourselves at the edge of a small 10-foot pool that forms a network of at least a dozen or so similar pools of green, slimy water. The room is covered in bones where the water doesn't splash. Corpses in various states of decay leave a pungent, acrid death smell that consumes your nostrils. You emerge into the room, and you can see people in here, shifting through. Your Pass Without a Trace is still active, so they don't notice you as you're kind of sticking to the walls and moving slowly. It is frightfully dark here. But you do see figures milling about the place. Looks like some are running through the pockets of corpses. What you see on your map is... Hold on, let me get rid of this, and I will give you the whole map because you can see the whole room.
Okay.
Ugh.
Do we see a lion perched somewhere?
No? A lion?
A lion.
Missing your joke.
Scar.
Be prepared.
No hyenas, no lions.
Okay.
But there are people in this room.
Yes.
Looks like they're kind of not paying you too much mind. But you do see other kobolds. They sort of like skitter from place to place. You see a humanoid, perhaps a half-elf, an elf, or a human. You see what looks like a half-orc, a half-ogre. They're all kind of milling about the place, rifling through scraps. They're all carrying curved swords, and they all have scowls on their face, acid marks on their bodies.
Okay. Well, guys, for Frodo.
I will say at the back, which would be the northwestern corner of this map, you see a kind of a trench where there is this acrid water that rolls from one corner of the room to the other, preceded by a large collection of bones that looks like they've been collected and dumped before this trench. And beyond the trench, the moat, as it were, these large, sharpened posts, sticks stuck in the ground, facing away from the corner, are in a massive pile of belongings and weapons.
Boy.
And corpses.
Ew.
And gold coins.
It's a horde mimic.
Silver coins, platinum coins, gems, gold, copper. There's a wealth of treasure. 5 feet wide, 10 feet tall, or scratch that, 10 feet wide, 5 feet tall, with jewelry and belongings sprinkled throughout this nest of wealth. And all you see, as the room is dimly lit throughout, as you kind of scan the room and look up, you notice that the room is almost teardrop shaped. It tapers towards the top of an impossibly high ceiling. Way far away in the distance of that ceiling, you see a pinpoint of light. There are shelf-like protrusions that jut out from the sides of this tapered ceiling that form almost gargantuan stepstones that sort of lead up to the top of this very, very high mountainous peak.
That's it. We're screwed.
You really hear nothing.
This is where the fun begins.
Come on, someone's got to play chicken and jump first.
All right. Baranor draws his bow and shoots this one.
I am going to use minor illusion, which gives me 30 feet, so about here. I am just going to give the sound of a lion roaring.
Okay. Make a deception check. But if it's just you and me, only rolling it against one person.
16.
16. Okay. Roar! Everyone in the room snaps their head to the middle, and that's when they all spot you. Whoever's at the back, which I'm guessing the squishy wizard and the bard, you feel a barrier form behind you and kind of push you forward a couple inches. You look back, you notice there is no tunnel. It's just rock. Finally, you've come. The crown collectors, heroes of the Stix, have finally come to my home. You look around to find this sourceless voice. It is the unmistakable voice of Lady Kethra. Although there's something behind it, something wild, something wicked. a guttural roll to the R's, a hidden growling behind the words. You look up as you scan the room and you noticed dozens of hanging gibbets or narrow cages holding corpses. They gently sway in the dim, glowing light of this chamber. You all feel the air in the room shuffle in one direction as you hear a great flapping of wings somewhere in the distance. Whoosh! Great big wind erupts from one of the shelves above you, down towards where you are. It catches these gibbets as they dangle and sway. I love it when they dance for me. They all dance for me, and dance too. After you join me, once I'm finished with you, and those who I've not consumed, we'll take the rest of Rathburn, make our war on Dane itself. So dance, little soldiers. Dance for me. And another whoosh. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw. And we find ourselves in initiative order.
Yay!
Yay! Dexter.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh
Damn
boy.
it. The dice are conspiring against me.
As you see several of these creatures, especially kobolds, start to approach your space, I'm going to make a preemptive movement of them. You're going to get a little closer, like this. You can keep, I guess, the little kobold as a avatar. So we're going to start over, though. Right over at top of the round. We're going to go with Kravish. As these creatures enter your space, you don't have full access to the map. Just know that if you step in the acid pools, you will have to roll a con save again, as you recognize that this is all acidic stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't have very many. Let's see. I am going to... That's a bad guy as well.
Yes, it is. Sorry if it's a little hard to tell, but I tried to give it like a glowing green background.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I should have done a different color.
No, but this guy right over here. I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right. On the dude.
The dude isn't here.
The dude abides. He got a 13 on his wisdom save.
So he fails. He takes 9 points of psychic damage.
All right.
And must immediately use his reaction, if available, to move as far as his speed allows away from me.
Okay.
He doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground.
Well, I'm going to put him definitely... Yeah, he's going to be over here, but next to his bud. The buddy. Okay. He books it.
Yep. And I'm going to use my movement to fall back. That's it right now.
All right. You know, you are next in the turn order.
I'm going to huck a firebolt at this guy.
Yep, that's a kobold.
Bolt with a B.
Yes.
And an O and an LT, not ball. That's 21 to hit.
Yeah, easy. You're on fire, literally.
And 18 points of fire damage.
Yeah, the kobold drops dead. You're noticing that the kobolds are rather easy to kill.
Rather squishy.
Who wants a free 5 foot of movement?
Great question.
I probably would.
I'm going to telekinetically shove Axton 5 feet forward, not into the pool of acid, but 5 feet forward if he chooses to fail the save.
I do choose to fail.
Yes, you do.
That will end my turn.
All right. Axton, you are next. You find yourself brushed forward. A gust of air eases your movement. You gain a little bit of speed there.
Well, 15, 20. I'll get to there, and then I'll chuck a javelin at this kobold over here.
Cool. Right on.
Righteous.
I'll use my bardic inspiration for that.
Okay.
I don't think an 11's going to hit. 17. 17 to hit the kobold.
Oh yeah, that hits. All right.
And that does 9 piercing damage.
All right. He also drops dead.
I'll take out another
Kobolds
javelin.
do not have a whole lot of hit points.
Okay, I'll take out another javelin and try to throw it at this one.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. 12 to hit.
Well, let me see. 12 hits!
Another 9 piercing damage.
It drops as well. Both lie pinned to the ground amidst the bones at their feet.
I then pull out my halberd and go into my tunnel defense.
Righty. Ithara, you're next.
I have no idea what weapon she has. I assume she has like a rapier.
She's got
Okay.
a crossbow.
This one's dead too.
She has a crossbow?
She's been using crossbows.
Okay. Alright, then I'll use the crossbow. It's a hand crossbow. That's what, a D6 or a D8?
Hand's a D6, light's a D8, heavy's a D10.
Okay.
I hear Steph going, "Don't mess up my weapons."
Yep. Okay. Well, she's going to then... You said this one's dead?
Yeah, that one I threw a javelin at, and the other one was already removed.
Okay. Alright. Then she will do steady aim but as a bonus action. And then shoot at this one. It's 2... so her dex is 20 plus proficiency. What is that? That's an 18, I think, is the highest one.
Okay.
Okay. And that's a D. I rolled with advantage, so gets the sneak attack. You said it's a D6 for the hand?
That is
believe
correct.
it is, yeah.
Okay. I have no idea what a level 9 rogue does.
It's plus
Hey,
9.
there you are.
Plus 9 to hit, 1d8 plus 5 for damage.
What? 1d8? Okay.
Yes, it's a light crossbow.
Oh, it's a light crossbow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So 4 plus 5, 9, and then how much sneak attack damage do you do?
Sneak attack is 5d6.
5d6.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that kobold's dead.
Yeah. You shot him right through his head. It went out the back of his head. It's almost like a laser beam. Like it just goes, like there's a quick movement. He just kind of rolls his eyes back. Collapses on the ground.
Okay. And I think she'll move right over here.
All right. Aranor, you're next.
All right.
By your side.
I am going to bonus action Hunter's mark this one.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. It doesn't look like a kobold though, so.
Which one? Sorry.
This one.
That's a dude.
That's a dude? Okay.
I make him big.
That is just a guy.
Oh, whoa, okay.
That's how you can see how big what he looks like.
And just
Alright,
a reminder that this one is dead and this one is dead.
Yes.
I am
That's
removing him
Steve
from the
intern.
Okay.
It's his first
Alright.
day.
Yeah, he's the intern, and they have to face you.
Alright, so a Hunter's marked him, and now I'll attack with the Gardener's Bow, just a standard Gardener's Bow attack. I assume that hits. 7 plus 12 points of damage for the first attack.
Okay, he's still up.
All right.
But it hurt.
Second attack. 17.
17 hits as well.
All right. For 12 points of damage plus another d6 for 17 more points of damage.
Okay.
So 12, 17, 29 points total.
That guy's still up, but
All right.
he definitely took some hits. Steve the intern not having a good first day.
Okay. And
Right.
Luna will take the dodge action.
Okie dokie. Oza, you are next.
All right. So I am going to move like right. Oh, I'm going to move like right here. And I'm going to Thorn Whip this. Stop doing that. This Cobalt right here.
Okay.
He is 20 feet. Okay.
Aren't you a moon druid?
That I am. Or no, I'm a
and start killing some shit.
I'm a dream druid.
Uh,
That I don't get wild shape as a bonus action. Unfortunately. Otherwise I would be doing it way more often.
yeah, okay. I was like, are you a polar bear?
Oh, that's not great. Hang on.
Or you cut out. I couldn't hear what you said.
Never mind. I was just asking. I was like, why didn't he turn into like a polar bear or something?
That's an 11 to hit.
11 to hit the kobold? Does not.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Nah, they're pretty squishy, but not that squishy.
Well, then I'm gonna pick up a. Can I pick up a bone and cast magic stone on it?
No, it's not a rock.
Oh.
Our rocks. Our rocks here.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just pick up any rock that I find and huck it at him.
Yeah, it takes you about 12 seconds to sift through the bones, but thick as the layer of bones are, you do manage to pick up a rock. So go ahead and make your attack.
That is a 19 to hit with it.
It was a rock
19
lobster.
does hit.
All right, so that's a d6 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, so 3. That's 9 points of damage to the face.
It was this guy?
No, it was the other guy next to him. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you knock him out. He drops down. Bing!
Woo!
Threw
That
a
ends my
stone
turn.
and hit him. All right. You see from somewhere up in this direction, way up here, a rush of force, almost like a green scorching ray, moves across the entire cavern and impacts way above your head on a stalactite, right above you, and you see the stalactite go, fall, drop, and splash into this pool here, covering the entire area with acid. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as I make this whole area covered in acid.
Yeah, I figured we needed to spread out a little bit.
Is it really that much acid? I thought you said it was only about 2 to 3 feet deep.
It punctures down into a hidden pool of acid.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! I'm getting a new die.
Anybody caught inside there, you are now standing in acid at your ankles.
I am getting a new d20. This one has failed me.
I'm suddenly reminded of Roger Rabbit. Okay.
Okay. I rolled pretty low. So those of you got under a 15, you take 3 points of acid damage. Those that got over a 15, you take 3.
It was a dex save?
Dex save, please. Those that fail, you take 6 points of acid damage. You are covered in acid right now.
Ow, 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 ow.
What was half?
Half was 3.
3. Okay. Alright. 3 up there. Okay.
Alright, this kobold is going to rush forward. Can he make it to Yukoza? Yeah, that guy's still there. Yes, he can. But I don't believe he gets... Nope, he does not get pack tactics, so he doesn't get advantage on this. Lucky you. This guy is going to move here. This guy's going to move up. So the kobold is going to attack Koza with his spear. He's got a spear. That's a natural 20.
Of course it
Silvery
is.
barbs.
I get those two. Oh, do I got to roll again?
Yes, you do.
Oh, snap.
I got a 16. It's like the counter spell of attack rolls. I gotta kill all my natural 20s, Gravish.
Because he's looking out for his buddies.
Okay, so does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
At least it didn't crit you.
Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be only 6 points of piercing damage from his little spear.
How much damage?
I said 6 points of piercing from his spear. And it's a cute little spear.
Ow.
This guy here is going to throw. You see him reach into his pouch, and he pulls these 3 brown, kind of small marble spheres. He's going to throw all of them. So I need another dex save from everybody that is 20 feet from here. It's going to be Thorsten. Oh, really? It's really everybody. I need a dex save from everyone except for.
We got to start spreading out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody, Koza included. Roll a dex save for Mr. Thorsten.
Yeah,
That's a natural 20
because of silvery barbs.
I'm sorry, Corey. What'd you say?
I said I'm going to give Thorsten advantage on his dex save because
perfect. Because he rolled pretty bad.
I got a natural 20.
He still didn't do good. Oh no.
Oh man.
All right. Anybody who got below a 13, you take 7 points of fire damage. Anybody who passed takes 3. They explode all around you. All right, we all set?
Yep.
Right. You see, on one of these shelves, a slender, kind of black leather wrapped elven woman. She's got 2 chain flails with spiked balls on the end. Step to the edge of the shelf, and she kind of crushes a gold or a green jeweled necklace around her necklace around her neck, crushes it, and her back erupts with 2 giant spectral green dragon wings. She leaps into the air and floats right here.
Okay.
She's going to use all of her movement, which is considerable, to float over here as she sees Koza being harassed. That's all she's going to do, however, and from this direction, where you saw that burst of magical energy, you see step forward a familiar frame. A woman with pale skin, dark eyes. Although this visage is different, it's a little more wild and weird. Her clothes are tattered. She steps forward into the light, and you can see black oil dripping from her hands, her feet. She has 2 huge silvery spiked shoulder pauldrons. Her hair, her black straight hair, billows upward and waves weirdly in the wind. She raises a hand, and specifically would recognize what's around one of her fingers. Prize of the unraveling ring of prismatic refraction. You see Shekkis. You see Kethra. You see this. So they've come to play, have they? Well then, let us play. Only I don't like to play alone. I've got friends of my own, you see. Come, Sir Luther. Come to my side. And you all see Sir Thorsten tense up and step forward. Luther! You see this. How do you like what I've done with your brother?
Oh no.
You see Sir Luther now clad in this demonic black steel armor, clutching his platinum land shark shield, and his buster sword now glowing green. His dark steel helmet crested with 2 forward sweeping horns. Be my honor, my wife, to slay them for you. And while we're on the subject of slaying, won't we bring out my newest best friend? Maven, would you join us, please? From the shadow, you see step out a twisted version of the monk you once knew. She is in rather different clothing. Her face bruised, but also looking fierce. You see this step out next to Kethra. She says nothing. She clutches a slightly glowing dark steel quarterstaff behind her. She steps out, and her and Sir Luther jump down into the pit. They start here and here. That is going to end Blackwing's turn. It is Sir Thorsten's turn. He is going to, first of all, get the hell out of this circle. And he is going to just slice while he's running. Slice at this kobold. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's an 18. He's going to do 11 points of slashing damage and cut this kobold in half. How far can he get? He can get a little further than that. Right here, and it looks like he's making his way up to here to this half-orc. That's going to end his turn. Kravish, it is the top of the round. What do you do as you see Maven looking much different than you remember? Dark around the eyes, a strange anger welling behind her visage. She grasps her quarterstaff and looks like she's readying herself to make her way towards you.
Okay. Fuck.
Right, you there? I don't think I can hear you.
I'm here. I'm here. I am going to, well, who we got over here?
What's that?
Who we got over here?
That's just a humanoid guy that I think Axton's been throwing stuff at. I can barely hear you. I don't know if you keep walking away from your mic.
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
I can hear him just fine.
Oh, I couldn't hear him hardly at all.
All right.
That's good now.
All right. I'm going to use a little bit of my movement to come up right to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use message.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to send a message to Maven.
Okay.
Where I'm just going to say, "Oh, Maven, I am so sorry."
All right. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Hold on just a minute. Let me get I'm on it. I know what I got to do. I just got to check something here. Okay. Persuasion check.
Mm-hmm.
25.
25. You see all the way across the field of battle, amidst these steaming, glowing pools of acid, the bones across the room, the activity of enemies encroaching towards you. You see her. She looks straight at you. And she just says 2 words. Left. That's all you hear.
What was that?
What did she say?
Sorry, she looks at you across the field and just says, "You left."
Oh, you
That's
left.
all
Okay.
she says.
Okay. All right. Well, that was my action, was to cast that spell. As far as bonus action, no. All right. I guess that ends it for right now.
Okay. You are next with Axton on deck.
All right, so
I will say, that as you kind of survey the field, you notice that there are 2 other figures on either side of where Kethra... Now, Kethra is high away out of view. You notice that there's 2 guys right here on either side of this shelf that she's on.
yeah, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt right at this dude's face.
Okay. Make your attack.
24.
24. He's going to cast Shield. And that is going to ricochet right off of him.
So I am going to move. Let's see.
I I gotta keep track of this because I'm fair. He just used his reaction.
So I'm gonna
Put
move
this here.
over here, and then I'm going to telekinetically shove myself, because it doesn't say that I can't do that.
Yeah, I'll totally allow that.
5 more feet this way, and I'm gonna hide behind this rock.
Fail your own check.
And that'll end my turn.
Sure you can.
I would love to know what it's like to resist your own telekinetic shove. That'd be funny. Axton, you're up. With Eothara next.
Okay, so let's see. That's 5, 10. I'll stand 10 feet away and hit with my halberd.
All right.
Normal halberd. 20 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
12 damage.
12 damage. You see him jump into action as you go to strike him. He loops this curved kind of falchion sword.
You cut out.
You cut out.
I think I know why.
You sound like the teacher at a Charlie Brown special.
Wah, 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 wah.
Okay. You go to strike him with your halberd, and you do catch him in the ribs, but he deflects it a little bit with his curved kind of falchion-like sword, and he kind of like twists your halberd away. Looks like you didn't do as much damage as you would have with that strike had you not interfered.
Okay, I guess I'll take another attack at him.
All right.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
12 more damage.
Yeah, this one's a little more tried and true. You kind of get him right with the pokey end of the halberd spike on the end and just stab him right in the gut, and you feel it kind of pierce his armor right into his stomach. He just, ugh! And he has been hit so much by your javelins, and I think Kravish hit him too, that he drops dead.
And
That was the one I hit.
All right, yeah. It's now full of holes.
Well ventilated.
Yes, indeed.
okay, I'll go there and then go into my tunnel defense fighting stance.
Okay. Eothara, and then Baranor, and then Luna.
So this is your blonde friend you were speaking of. Alright. She doesn't seem very happy to see you guys. Alright, move over here.
Great.
Huh?
That was great.
And she will steady aim, take a shot at this kobold right here.
Okay.
It's going to be a dirty 20 to hit. I assume
hits.
that hits.
Oh, yeah.
With 9 damage plus 7 more. 16 damage.
On which guy? This guy?
This one. Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay.
You filled him full of holes.
Okay.
No trouble.
And that's her turn.
Okay. It's now your turn. And then Luna.
All right. Baranor is going to move over here and kind of give a determined sigh. This needs to be done. And shift my hunter's mark to Maven.
All right. Maven is hunter's marked.
And I will engage with Gardener's bow. 23 to hit.
23. She is going to deflect missiles.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot she could do that.
And she is going to... How much damage?
I haven't decided. I haven't determined the damage yet.
Right, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. All right. I was
Right
throwing
when
her
you shoot, I like turn around with this look of like horror.
plus
So
Hunter's
she's a
mark
9.
13.
13 points.
Mm-hmm.
You fire your gardener's bow arrow. It sails through the air, and Maven, watching it approach her, she just steps to the side, and just before it's about to miss her completely, she snatches it out of the air, kind of looks at you through the corner of her eye, shakes her head with this devilish grin. My watch, pal. And hurls it right back at you.
Okay.
I'm looking at you like, don't know.
Yeah, that's a 21.
That
You're
hits.
going to take those 13 points right to the chest.
Okay. Second shot.
No.
Well, she already used her reaction, so she doesn't have that available.
30 to hit.
Yeah, 30 hits.
Okay. 11 points.
Yeah, that one sticks in her shoulder.
13 total.
No, wait.
And I'm going to use one of the charges of Gardner's bow, and she needs to make a 15 strength check.
All right. That's a natural 18, plus I think she's got pretty decent strength, so that's a pass.
All
I
right.
don't know if she has her
I think-
profile on here.
I think she has pretty shitty strength, to be honest, but okay.
No, yeah, she's got a terrible strength, so that's just,
but as long as it passes a 15, it still passes. So.
yeah.
Also, by the way, for the deflect arrows or deflect missiles, she can only toss it 20 feet or 60 feet at long range.
Okay. So it wouldn't have hit me. Unless she's got some super ability.
Let me see, hold on. Where is she? Where are you? I gotta.
She's right there, I'm right here.
Just barely. Alright, so you can give yourself those 13 points, but that arrow just like lands right at your feet, and you're pretty sure that if she'd thrown a little harder, it would have hit you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing.
Catch, Barry.
Really? Do you?
Alright, anything else, Baranor?
In Kravish's head, he hears, "Yes, I know what I'm doing." Luna will shoot up next to me and take the dodge action.
Alright, Koza, you are next.
Alrighty. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on this dragon lady.
Now, she's an elf, she just has spectral wings.
Well, I'm casting Guiding Bolt on her.
Alright,
So that's...
go ahead.
That's a 13 to hit. I don't imagine that hits.
Nope.
Damn.
Just ricochets off the wall behind her.
Well, fuck. In that case, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade, which is a bonus action.
Okay.
And it just summons a fiery blade in my hand.
Cool.
And that'll end my turn.
Alright. At the end of your turn, this lady here sweeps down and in a arcing motion, she is going to bring herself within 5 feet of this kobold, and she's going to strike Koza with both of these spiked ball flails she's got in her hand. So that's 2 attacks to Koza. One's a 17, the other one is a 19. And I'll apply this for both. You take 16 points of piercing damage.
Is that each or total?
That's total.
Okay. Whew.
16
You
points.
scared me for a second.
And she is going to kind of do a loop-de-loop where she's going to hover above you just high enough to be within range of this kobold's pack tactics, and he's going to stab you.
Of course.
With advantage.
That's
pretty. That's a natural 19, so I imagine that it's a +4, which is 23.
Yeah.
All right. But it's only 4 points of piercing damage as he stabs you with a tiny spear. All right. Who do we got? This guy's going to move closer to Sir Thorsten, and he's going to attack 2 attacks with his axes. One's going to hit, one's not gonna. Sir Thorsten takes 11 points of slashing damage from this thing's hand axes, and that guy's dead. So, what you guys see are little tunnels, holes all over the place on the walls of this cave, and out come 1 or 2 or 3 kobolds. And they start to spill out onto the field, including one directly behind you. Oh no! It's not in the acid pool. One's real close to Koza, and one's right up here. This guy's gonna move. This guy's gonna move. Back up his buddy, not in the pool. And, alright, that's it for them. You see these two creatures up here, these two humanoids. They look like they're constantly concentrating on something. With their hands, with their voices. Lady Kethra steps forward once again, her hair billowing in the wind. Don't we all love to play? Let's see you play with my toys. And she raises her hand with the ring of prismatic refraction. And you see these white-hot beams of energy erupt from her hand and then split. And then split again. And then split again. And they impact on the ceiling above you on at least a dozen stalactites, which crack, crumble, and hit. Need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as these rocks are falling from the sky, impacting all around you, some splashing acid pools, some raining down on top of you.
That's a 16.
16's pretty good.
23.
Dexterity is not my strong suit.
Not Sir Thorsten's either. All right, anybody that got below a...
You cut out again.
15, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. If you passed, you take 4.
Okay.
Alright, that ends the Black Wing's turn. Shekkis is going to use a lair action. You see her wave her hand in the air, and something you didn't quite notice before as you weren't looking for it are all these little points of purple light or energy. Little tiny pinpricks. You notice them blossoming all over the ceiling around you. And they all burst like tiny little spore pods.
You said this was a lair action, right? Not a spell?
Correct.
Okay.
And all these spore pods that are sort of dotting the ceiling above you burst and rain down these little spores on all of you. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
Save.
Wisdom save.
Oh.
You are all instantly reminded of the mushrooms and spore pods that you stumbled across in her labyrinth and their effects.
Oh boy. Oh, Baranor and Luna. Fuck. I have no idea what Iothara's wisdom is because she doesn't have it. And it keeps rolling with advantage for some fucking reason. There we go. Always toggle. Okay. Now I can turn that shit off.
Alright. So, Baranor, who got the 2 and who got the 5?
The 5 would be Baranor, the 2 would be Luna.
Alright. Baranor and Luna, you are both terrified beyond recognition. So you're raptured with fear. And I'm going to say it's a fear of just this place. Same thing with Axton. Same thing with, I guess, Baranor, you rolled for
Iothara.
That's your 11.
I don't know what her modifier is, though.
Oh. You don't have access to her sheet?
No, her sheet has just, literally, her stats are 10, 10, and the only one that's different is her dex, which is 20.
Okay. Well.
So I have no idea what her wisdom is.
Well, I don't know if she's busy, but you might want to text her to ask her what her stats are. So, 'cause I'm going to fail her otherwise. And I'm also going to fail Koza. You are all frightened and kind of going a little crazy. So all of your next actions will be at disadvantage.
Oh, crapola.
Which I have to roll for Sir Thorsten as well.
Next actions are at disadvantage?
Next attack actions, yeah.
Okay.
Thorsten failed too. But he is going to launch into this guy with 2 strikes of his greatsword, or his longsword, sorry. They both hit. That's cool. He does a good 19 points of slashing damage against this dude. Doesn't kill him, but definitely opens him up from nave to chop. Let's see here. He's going to pump a Divine Smite into this one because he's had enough. And another 5 points.
Where's Geodude at?
Don't see him.
Okay.
But Geodude. Hey, Kravish, you're up.
All right. Barry just posted something in there.
Yeah. Of course.
Do you see what Axton just typed?
Oh yeah, I let it go actually for a whole round.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. All right, I am going to. Who looks the of my party? Who looks the most effed up right now?
I don't know. You guys want to share your hit points right now? Sir Thorsten looks fine. Taking a little damage, but he looks okay.
Yeah.
I'm down 20.
Okay.
Well, on a scale of 71, I'm at a 26.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Koza. I am going to upcast that at 3rd level.
Ooh.
You get 13 points of healing.
Nice.
And then for my main action, actually I'm going to use a little more of my movement. I am going to just casually walk my way around this way.
Oh, I forgot to move all these people up here. I'm going to have them do that real quick. Go ahead.
And then I'm going to use message again, and I'm going to tell Maven, no, Maven, I would never leave you. I was taken by Shekkis.
Make another persuasion check.
20.
20. See her sprinting towards your group. Looks like she's trying to select a target, and she just kind of shakes her head. Shut up. Get out of my head. And for that, because I was supposed to have them do stuff and they didn't, she's actually going to pull something from her pocket. And it looks like a triangular shard of metal. And she grabs it with her left hand. She's holding her quarterstaff with the other. She's going to split it into 3. She's actually going to toss it right at you, Kravish. And it's, like I said, it's 3 little shards of metal that go flying through the air towards you. One's a 21, one's a 27, one's a 19. Do they all hit?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Well, wait a minute. They were all over 18, right?
Yeah.
All 3 hit.
Okay. You take a total of 27 points of slashing damage.
God damn.
These things impact on your chest, and you hear her finish her message. Gotta shut you up.
All right.
With your message complete, do you finish your turn?
Yeah, that's my action, my bonus action, and my movement.
All right. You know it is your turn with Axton on deck.
All
Don't know if he...
I am
Oh, there he is.
going to...
How far away did she chuck those? Where is that?
She has a crazy amount of movement. She's actually right here.
Like
sure,
borderline.
I didn't use all of it.
Yeah, she's like borderline 60, I think.
Yeah, she's got a lot of movement.
Okay, I thought, did she have an independent initiative? How was she? I'm just curious how she was able to move and attack.
No, he forgot about moving her before.
Ah, thank you.
She's so fast, she gets in between people's turns.
Yes.
I'm gonna huck a firebolt at this elf flying in the air.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
18 points of fire damage.
She erupts into flames. Her little spectral wings look like they're kind of fading and blinking out of existence a little bit. She pats herself and gets the fire off of her armor and looks right at you.
And then I'm going to push this guy.
Okay.
In my mind.
Which direction would you like him to go?
Down.
Okay. He does not have a lot of strength. Let's see if he makes it.
DC 17.
Oh, his strength. Okay, sorry about that. That's a 19, but he's got a -2, so it's 17.
So he passes. He goes no.
Okay. Rolled unusually high for a kobold.
I'm going to kick dirt at him.
Yeah. Dirt and bones scatter across him. He just kind of looks at you.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Axton, it is your turn with Eothara after you.
I got 2 more javelins and chuck one at this kobold,
Okay.
and then one at her.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. 12 to hit the kobold.
It does hit.
6 damage.
6 is enough to kill him. You spear him through the heart.
And sorry, that's supposed to be a disadvantage. I'll roll again. Yeah, the 12. And then I'll chuck another one at her.
Okay.
18 to hit her.
All right. And I will say, Kravish, you know you already passed. Kravish and Axton, go ahead and make wisdom saves, because I forgot to have you make wisdom saves at the end of your turn.
Okay.
You're all technically frightened.
I passed mine.
You passed yours? Okay, you're good. But I don't think Axton did, so... All right.
The 13 for my fear.
All right, you are still afraid.
Cool. So the
However,
7
you did
damage
hit
to
her.
her. Yes,
Yep.
7 damage to her.
She catches it in her shoulder. It seems like her flails are attached to her hips by long chains, so it drops as she catches your javelin. You see her pull it out of the wound in her shoulder, and she just kind of like tosses it far away.
Okay. So I got 5 javelins left. But I'll take out my halberd and again go into my bonus defense.
All right. Ithara with Baranor and Luna on deck.
Nor the casters. And she will target. She will again steady aim and shoot at this one. If it'll let me. So there we go. This one.
Okay.
All right. All right. So that's a 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
21
He's gonna
hits.
take
okay.
it.
Okay. So plus 5, I believe it was. So 13 plus. So 31 points of damage total.
All right. Yeah, he soaks all of it.
Okay.
Still standing.
Does
That
it break
one
his
hurt.
Does it break his concentration?
I'm rolling that right now.
All right.
Out of 19 on his concentration check.
I think that's half. It's
It'd
half
be
of it, right?
15. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
his
All right.
damage.
All right. That's her turn.
Good call, though.
Okay. Baranor's turn. He's at disadvantage, so he will steady aim as well. So that makes it a straight roll.
Okay.
And he's going to risk it a bit. He's going to sharpshooter this.
You trying to hit?
Same one. That misses.
Yep.
Okay.
Right over his shoulder.
Yep. All right. Second shot. Yep. Misses again. That's his turn. Luna takes the dodge action.
Yeah, it's
We're actually
scary
gonna
in here.
We're actually going to move over this direction.
Don't forget your wisdom saving throws.
Those of you who failed your previous, don't forget to roll with them.
Okay. I did forget about that. Okay, wisdom save. Oh, that was almost a 20.
Not enough.
Okay. Huh?
I said not enough.
Okay. And Luna.
Goes turn.
Nope. We suck at wisdom. Which doesn't make sense because A ranger's spellcasting ability is wisdom.
Yeah, it's scary in here. Lots of weird shit going on.
I know, but that aspect of the ranger doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
They have proficiency in strength and dex saves. Not dex
Koza,
and
you're
wisdom.
next. What are you doing?
Okay. So can I still wild shape while I'm frightened?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna wild shape into a giant brown bear.
Okay.
And because... Okay. I'm gonna ask for your ruling on this. So I have a flame blade active, and it's a concentration spell. When you wild shape, you don't lose concentration on any spells that you're casting. Would that apply to this flame blade?
Yeah, but it disappears into your fur.
Ah, okay.
Not going to hold a flame blade. Not going to be a bear with a flaming sword, which would be cool.
What about flaming claws?
No.
Ah. Okay. I thought I'd ask.
Try.
I thought
Good
I'd
try.
ask. I thought I'd ask.
I respect the hustle.
No, I'm gonna wild shape into a bear.
Okay.
And because it's either attack her or walk into acid, I'm gonna attack her at disadvantage.
Okay. What's your reach? You're 10 feet, right?
It is a 5-foot reach for my claws and bite.
No, I'm saying you're large, so you have a 10-foot range, like a body range. So
Yes.
5 feet from that. Yeah,
It's saying my bite and claws are only 5 feet reach.
Yeah, but you're 10 feet tall. Is my point.
Okay.
So you can hit her.
All right.
She's hovering
that's-
rather low to the ground.
Oh,
She's
great.
trying to hit you guys.
Oh, are you kidding me? I just wasted a natural 20. That's hang on. That's a 9 to
I
hit.
didn't waste it. I absorbed it.
Ugh. That sucks. I'm so pissed. That's my turn.
All right. Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Okay. That's another natural 20. Oh my gosh.
All right. You are no longer at a disadvantage on your next turn.
Woohoo.
All right. It is the Black Wing's turn. Let's move stuff around. Go ahead and make an opportunity attack against this winged person, Koza.
Yes.
He's going to move all the way,
So
far as
that's
she can, away from the
plus 5 to
ground
hit.
there.
That's a 11.
Okay. She's going to hover over by Kravish. He looks a little more squishy. 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
I either roll like shit or natural 20s.
We're going to go with Maven first.
Oh boy.
Maven is going to roll up. She is going to tank this acid water and slosh straight through. Actually, she's going to step into it and then double frickin' flip forward and land right next to Axton. This water is no.
Okay, as she's moving closer to me, as soon as she gets to like right here area,
Yep.
I'll use my Albert attack,
Okay.
and I'll hopefully try to trip her so she falls into the acid. 22 to hit. Sorry, wait, I'm still disadvantaged, so 14 to hit.
You definitely don't hit that.
Yeah. Okay, so if that attack misses.
Let's see. Does she have her stuff listed? Yeah. 2 unarmed strikes.
Miss.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
That is a miss on both of them. Wow, you're quick. She's trying to hit you with her unarmed strikes with her little kung fu and just really not getting anywhere. Dang, how did she miss that? Got a 5. Yay. That's going to be her entire action. And she's just going to stand in front of you going, you with the armor, right. Sir Luther is going to sidle up next to this guy and just bury his sword in his brother's armor. 2 strikes. One with a divine smite. He rolled rather low. He missed on both. Dang. It looks like as soon as Sir Thorsten sees his brother approach, he readies his shield and his sword, deflects the Buster Sword attack on both strikes. And this guy is going to attack Sir Thorsten as well. Both of those will miss as well. Dang, nobody's hitting Sir Thorsten today. And
at least we got something going our way.
Thorsten looks at his brother and says, Luther, please, come with us. Fight this evil. Come home. I'm gonna have him roll a persuasion check. Sir Luther doesn't seem too plussed or phased by what his brother has to say. He's gonna say, fine, if you won't come home by reason, you'll come home by the sword. And he's going to plunge his sword into his brother's armor. 2 strikes. One's a natural 20, one is a 17, which does not hit. He's going to do 18 points of slashing damage to Sir Luther. That ends his turn. Kravish, you are next. And let's see, hold on. Lest I forget the BBEG of this arc, Kethra steps forward. She gathers her energy. You see her levitate up in the air about maybe 10 feet, and she's going to point at one of you, and you see this mote of green swirling energy. It is going to create a circle.
Counterspell.
Counterspell? Alright, you go to counterspell her, and she's going to twist her hand. She's going to counterspell you.
And I'm going to counterspell her.
As you counterspell her, this guy right here, having his reaction back, is going to counterspell you.
Alright, which guy is going to counterspell, you know?
This dude.
He has to be more than 60 feet away. That's too far.
Oh, well, then none of you guys can counterspell her.
Where is she?
She's way up here. Oops, hold on.
Oh, she's too far up?
Way up here.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she's way up here. I think we got into this during the free-for-all or something. I forgot how that distance matters with counterspell.
Yep, never mind.
So, back to what I was saying. Damage. She's going to center a very large circle. It's big, guys. 60 feet across. I'm pretty sure that gets everybody but Baranor. Yeah. I'm not going to draw a circle because it's not going to matter after this. I need everybody but Baranor and Luna make a Constitution saving throw as this mote of green energy erupts on the floor and spreads out in a sickly green swirling vortex. You all feel your guts wrench inside you. Your skin starts to crack and peel. You feel the very life sapped from you.
25.
Thorsten passes. Kravish passes. Axton passes. Baranor. Iathara fails. Let's see. I need one from... You got a 17. You passed. Anybody who got a 16 or below fails.
Yay.
That is going to be... Woof. That's going to be 18 points of necrotic energy damage.
Oh.
9 if you passed.
How much if you passed?
9 points as your skin crawls and almost skittishly runs away from you. What's the matter? You don't want to play? I thought you did. And you see her lower down 10 feet until she's on the platform again. Alright, Krabish with Yuno up next.
Alright. I am, seriously jacked up, but I still have a mission here.
Don't forget your items. I know it's been a while, but you guys have potions, you have magic artifacts that I posted in the chat. Please don't forget them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm still trying to... Fuck it. I am going to... I am going to dimension door myself from here all the way to here.
Easy.
So I am right there in her face now. And I'm like, don't you remember, Maven? Do you not remember the dinner we had? What we talked about?
Your persuasion check, Kirbish.
29.
29. Yeah, she kind of looks at you.
Damn.
She's just got done swinging at Axton, and she sees you just all of a sudden poof into existence. She looks taken aback at first. She gives you a quick up and down. Here's what you have to say. She just shakes her head. God damn it, it's too late, Kravish.
It's never too late, Maven. Do you remember what I said when I was despairing in Rathburn? The sun is always there. No matter how bad the storm clouds may look, the sun is always there.
She's going to react to that on her next turn. As you said quite a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let you get away with that with a free action. Anything else will cost you.
I got you. All right. And for my bonus action, I am going to cast a healing word on myself because I am about toe up from the flow up.
Done.
And so I am going to burn my last second level for a healing word. Ooh. Don't spend it all in one place. All right, that it.
Turn.
Who's that healing? Who is that healing word to?
Myself.
Oh, okay.
You're next. I do know you have to bounce in like 5 minutes, so if you want, you can go ahead and text me the spells that you'd like to use on people, perhaps. I can dictate which ones they go to if you wish. Sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna blast this cobalt. It's right by me.
Alright.
Just casually, with a wave of my hand, just launch a firebolt right at his face.
Cool.
Like I'm dismissing, a class or something. 16 to hit.
That definitely hits.
11 points of fire damage.
He bursts into flames and scatters to ashes. He is dead.
And I'm going to move further away. Move over to here. Try to spread out a little bit. And that will end my turn. And I'm going to send you snips of my spell sheet. So you can just...
That would be great.
Pick and choose I haven't used any spell slots.
I know, you've been using cantrips. That's cool.
You'll have a good bit to pick from.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging with us. We'll see you next time, bud.
Adios.
Take care.
All right, that's Yuno's turn. It is Axton's turn up next.
I look at Maven and I'd be like, "You're not my enemy. I don't have any issues with you." And I'm just gonna move away.
All right, she's gonna make an. She get opportunities against you, or are you in your tunnel defense and that prevents it? How's that work?
No, she can still make her attack of opportunity against me.
Okay, that's a. Oh boy. Hold on, I can actually do it from her sheet, so I'll just do that. Might as well. How's that?
That's fine. She hits me.
She only gets one, and she does it for 7.
Cool. And so that's after 10 movement. 15, 20, 25. And 25 will be fine. And I'll start wailing on this guy here.
Okay, before you do, I'd like you to make a persuasion check, as you did speak to Maven.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
She still swung at you, but depending on how you do, depends on how much that sinks in. 7. Doesn't seem to sink in to the point where she definitely swung on you.
Okay, so next
kind of that over your shoulder.
Ever the charmer, Axton. Ever the charmer.
Doubt.
Okay, disadvantage, so 2 attacks on him.
Okay.
20 to hit, 7 damage.
20 hits. 7 damage,
20 to hit, and 11 damage.
18 points of damage total. Alright, anything special about those attacks?
Nothing at all.
Alrighty.
Extra
Come over
shiny.
that.
Alright, it is Eothara's turn. We're going to take a quick break at 6 o'clock. We're going to take 10. Let's shake the dew off our lilies and maybe get a drink or a snack. Meet back here at 6:10 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see where the rest of this goes, alright?
All right.
Alrighty.
Alright, see you in a bit, folks.
See ya.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we back?
Hi,
Yeah,
hi.
some of us are.
Are we ready to play?
I think so.
Well, it's Eothara's turn,
All right.
so we'll go with her.
Okay. She's going to target the same one. Still,
I'm gonna have to refresh my memory.
this one up here.
Oh, the mage, got it.
The mage. She's going to steady aim. That's 23 to hit.
You can use its reaction and cast shield,
Okay.
and that will not hit.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well. Shoot. Okay. That's her turn. All right. So,
Or yeah,
Do
just
I
read
make-
your message. That would be cool. Sorry.
Dokily dokily.
do I make the wisdom save at the beginning of my turn or at the end of my turn?
The very end of your turn, please.
All right. So I will also steady aim, and so it just makes a straight roll. Sharpshooter. 14.
14 does not hit mage.
Okay. Second attack. 16s.
That hits.
That hits? Okay.
Yeah, 16 hits.
What does shield do again?
Shield adds
It adds +5 to your AC.
+5, but these guys are buffed.
Well, I'm shooting at the same one.
Oh, you're shooting at this guy again?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 16 doesn't hit that guy.
Okay. Which one did you think I was shooting at?
I thought you were aiming at this guy. He looks a little squishier.
Okay. No, I was shooting at the same one. Alright. Luna takes the dodge action.
Okie dokie.
Oh, wisdom save. Fuck. Come on. Oh,
Didn't Luna fail hers too?
She did.
Okay, so
I've been rolling for both.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, all right. Nice. Both Valandiir and Luna are free from their fear of the cavern.
Okay. Cool. All right. We're gonna stay where we're at, though.
Huzzah! You're next.
Okay. In my bear awesomeness, I'm going to make a mad charge for this elf dude with a spear and
Actually,
do a running claw attack.
all right.
It's a +5 to hit. Please hit. Ooh, that's a 24.
24 does hit.
All right, so that's 2d6 +4. So that's 2, 5 +4. So that's 9 points of slashing damage.
Still up. Gonna top
Ooh, I
on that easy.
get multi-attack, so I'm gonna bite him.
Arr.
Oh, that's not so good. That's a 7.
7? Nah, I mean, he's got some leather armor and overlapping plates and stuff, mishmash, but you just kind of bite on his, you actually get at the haft of his glaive.
But that ends my turn.
Oh, it's the Blackwing's turn. He's going to retaliate, and he's going to swing at you with his glaive. It's going to be not great on his first attack. That's only an 11.
That hits.
Hits a bear.
Yeah.
Well, his second one missed because I got a natural 1.
Nope. 11 is exactly my AC.
Okay. Well, you take 11 points of slashing damage against your bear HP.
Hang on, let me see if that poofs me out. No, it doesn't, but I'm not doing good.
Holding on just barely.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm telling Steph.
Oh, she'll know.
I'm telling Steph.
She feels it right now. She's
I'm
wincing
telling
right now.
Right now, she's cringing.
The uncontrollable urge to cringe.
She finds your jokes unbearable.
Yes.
God.
Oh, come on. I should be the one making these jokes here.
Good one,
Come on,
Barry.
the bear jokes are for me. Come on.
They are the bare necessities.
All right,
It's
well,
nice of you all to make jokes at my expense.
Everybody needs a hobby.
everyone's going to surround Oza.
I think we get
Kobold,
inspiration for the jokes, though.
this guy moves forward. Who else can? This guy can move forward here. Towards who's on the field? No, he's not going to go there. He's going to go down here and join his buddy. All right, Valandiir, you're getting attacked by this little kobold. He's got he's just too far away to get advantage, so we're just going to have him strike at you once. That's an 18, though. That's pretty good.
That hits.
But he's only got he's got like a little tiny club, and for you, it kind of looks like a blackjack. You know those blackjack weapons.
Yeah.
So he only does 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Not too shabby.
3 points.
Yep. This lady is gonna swing low. Go after
Sweet
Ithara.
cherry. God damn it.
She's gonna make 2 attacks against Ithara. One is a 25. Wow. The other one's a 22. With her flail, I'm guessing they both hit her. One flail does 11 points of bludgeoning, or no, piercing, because they got little spikes on them. Another one only does 6, so 17 points of piercing total. And Sir Luther is going to continue his barrage with his half-orc friend of Sir Thorsten. That's going to be 4 attacks between the two of them. Boy, I just lost my damn thing. That one hits, that one hits, that one misses, and that one hits. He gets hit by 3 attacks. Both of Sir Luther's strikes make it through, and only one of the
You faded out again.
3 of the attacks against Sir Thorsten land. 2 of Sir Luther's hit, 1 from the half-orc. You can take a total of 27 points of slashing and piercing damage.
Fargity fargy.
Yep. It is Maven's turn up. Maven is currently not surrounded by anybody, so she is going to take one look at Kravish. She's going to look at you. And she's just going to kind of... looks like she's going to hesitate going after you. And then she's going to turn around, give you a look of disgust, shake her head, and go after someone else. She's going to go after Yuno. Sorry, Ken, who can't hear me. Alright, let's see if his, if he can deflect this with shield. I know that's what he would do. She's going to strike with her quarterstaff. No need to deflect that, but she gets another strike. 23. I think that would hit him either way. So Yuno is going to take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Write that down so I can communicate with that to him. 11 points of bludgeoning damage. That's going to conclude her turn, and it's going to conclude the turn of Black Wing. It is Sir Thorsten's turn. You see Sir Thorsten, he looks like he's directing most of his attacks on this half-orc and not towards his brother. So let's have him attack that guy twice, both hit. He's going to attack for... ooh, nice. And what the heck, let's pump a Divine Smite into that. Alright. Yeah. You see Sir Thorson plunge his sword all the way to the hilt in this half-orc's chest. And as he does, you see this energy surround Sir Thorson, focus into the sword, down into the wound, and blast out the back of this half-orc like a shotgun. He drops. White and truly dead.
I want to cast shotgun too.
He's then going to turn to his brother. Say, Luther, please. This is the madness that took you from us. We can beat her, but only together. Persuasion is not very good. Not good at all. Luther is going to really kind of sneer at his brother and say, you always were too arrogant, brother. Think you could turn me from my wife now? Fail. And with that, it is Kravish's turn.
All right. Well, the well is getting dry here as far as spell slots. All right, I'm going to use my action to consume a potion of superior healing.
Right on.
Do we use those as a bonus action on our turn?
Yes, you can. Always allow potions as a bonus action.
Oh, potions as a bonus action?
Yes, sir. I am not a maniac.
Okay. I am going to continue walking towards Maven. Right about here. I'm going to go ahead and use that bonus action to consume that potion.
I like to think you're just aggressively approaching her while drinking the potion, keeping eye contact.
Yeah, like a skeeve at a bar or something like that.
Gulp, gulp, gulp. Nice.
All right. The Dawnfather never forsook you, Maven. I didn't either. None of us did. We're all here to rescue you. It's the only thing that's kept me going.
Okay. Make your persuasion check.
29.
Yeah, you feel like you're definitely getting through to her. She definitely can hear you. And every time you open your mouth, you're reminded of what there was deep in her psyche that attracted you. And you tap into that, and you remind her of her kinship to this group. And as she's pummeling Yuno, she turns and looks at you, just really struggles and fights and pushes what you're saying away. Don't you get it? Leave me alone, Kravish! This is who I am now! And she's going to... Looks like she's wanting to get away from you.
Well, you know, I do have that effect on women.
That one definitely looked like a painful rejection on her part. Alright. So...
And then, will that count as my action? Will that dialogue count as my action?
Negative. I always allow a free action of like dialogue as long as it's like a short sentence.
Okay. All right, and then so for my action, then I am going to take the dodge action.
She tries to crack you in the head.
Or anybody else tries to crack me in the head. All right.
Okay. Is Yuno's
That
turn?
is it.
Yuno is going to direct his hands. You see him wave them in the air, doing little movements with his fingers, and direct them up to the stalactites above this winged creature. He's going to cast Shatter on the stone of the stalactites, or really just the ceiling in general, right above this creature here. It's going to auto-fail, so it's going to send 4 large chunks of stone on this woman. Let's see if she can't dodge out of the way. Oh, that's a negative. She got a 9. She does not dodge. These are large boulders falling from a height of about 50 feet. Oh, there's going to be a lot of damage here. Indeed. 46 points of bludgeoning damage. And this winged creature, this winged elf lady, gets buried underground under a bunch of rocks. She's gone. He's going to gonna risk it and try to move away from Maven. I'll have Maven roll a opportunity to attack with her unarmed strike. And that's not gonna be enough to hit so good for him. So he's gonna move away right over there. And that's gonna end his turn. Axton, you are next. On right before your turn, you're gonna see Kethra step forward and once again levitate about 10-15 feet in the air. She's going to use that ring of prismatic refraction. Once again, it's going to glow kind of a pinkish purple hue. She's going to send 8 fire bolts to ricochet from her ring and scatter all over the room. And she's going to hit, let's see here, inch. It's plenty. Oh god, yeah. Yep, she's going to hit everybody here. So that's going to be... I'm just going to roll one roll. And see who we hit. And I'm going to assign them to everybody on the list in alphabetical... Or not alphabetical. In chronological order. So we're going to... Separate. Roll it again. There we go. No, I did it again. Oh, I have it compounded. How do I make it so that it's separate? Right. Guess I'm not rolling them all at once. So, Axton, against you, Firebolt hits for a 12, which is probably a fail.
That's a fail.
Okay, Iathara, her Firebolt hits you for better, 13.
Still misses.
Eleanor, that's going to be a 10 against you. Dang.
That misses.
Thra is not doing good. Luna
That hits.
is an 18. All right. So that's going to be 1d8. Luna gets hit for 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Who's next? Koza. She's going to hit you for a natural 1.
Yay! I'm still a bear.
Sir Thorsten. Gonna miss her. Wow. Kethra is not a good wizard.
At least you're aware you're a bear.
Reach, that's a dirty 20, so he's sick of your ass. That's 5 points of fire damage for you. And last but not least, Mr. Yuno is going to miss with a 15. Holy crap. I rolled over 10 once. Alright, well, that is her lair action. Axton, you may go with Iathara after you.
Okay, again, I'm going to hit this guy here.
Okay.
22 to hit for 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing damage against this guy who you've already hit a few times. I think Koza's hit him, so he is dead from your strength.
Yay!
Okay, next I'll start hitting this guy. Which, I'm just wondering if he's in the acid or not.
Looks like he is.
No, not really. Kind of looks like it.
All those who say he is, I.
Aye.
Aye.
You know what? I'll play fair. Have him roll a con save.
Yes.
That's a 15, which would fail. He's going to take a little bit of damage. His foot's been slowly, dissolving. Takes 9 points of acid damage. He's just sitting here watching all of this happen.
I don't think a 12 is going to hit him.
No. He catches your halberd between his two little hand axes and swats it away.
Okay, and then I'll move there and go into my tunnel defense.
All right. Iathara is next.
Just reach for
Boogie, you there, bud? Sounds like you might
Mayor,
have...
can you not hear me?
No, you cut out.
I couldn't hear you for a minute. You cut out.
Okay, is Axton rolling with disadvantage for a reason?
Yeah, I'm feared.
Okay. Did you do a wisdom save at the end of your turn?
I'm doing that now.
Okay. Just making sure. Alright, Iathara is going to be a little... Huh?
Said thank you, Bogey, but he failed anyway.
Okay. Alright, well, alright. So Iathara is going to be pissed off at shooting at this guy, so she's going to shoot at this one over here. Once again, steady aim.
The guy on the right?
The guy on the right. Yeah. I'm assuming a 28 hits, regardless of. Okay.
Right in his face.
Okay. 6 damage plus 20 is 18, so 24 points of damage total.
Falls to one knee.
Ooh.
He stops concentrating on what he's doing.
Yeah. I don't know what that does, but it works.
He definitely stops doing what he was doing, and immediately Kethra looks infuriated.
I like it already.
Alright, Baranor's turn. Valandiir is going to steady aim, which gives him advantage this time, because he is no longer frightened. And go for sharpshooter. 22.
That doesn't hit.
Because he cast shield.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so he's going to shift over to this guy and shoot just a regular shot at them. Oop, that should be an advantage. It should be the first one. 15.
15. It's the other magey guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's good.
Alright. It's my turn.
Alright. Luna don't like to do.
Oh, just dodge action.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Gotcha. Koza, you're up.
Alright, I'm just gonna attack this guy in front of me that's in the acid pool with a claw first. That's gonna be a natural 1. And then I'm gonna hit him with a bite attack. Much better. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That's gonna be another 9 points of piercing damage.
Alright, he's gonna reduce that to 4.
Can't really move anywhere. So I guess that's my turn.
Alright. It's the Black Wing's turn. Sir Luther and Sir Thorsten are going to continue their squabble, trading blows for blows. Sir Thorsten pleading for him to see reason, and Sir Luther shaking it off and getting angrier the more that Sir Thorsten speaks to him. This guy right here is going to do the smart thing and step out of the pool. Then he's going to attack Huzzah! With 2 strikes. One's a 27, the other one is just a 12.
Well, as a bear, they both hit.
How many hit points does a brown bear have?
34. But right now, I'm at 5.
You take a total of 18 points of slashing damage, which means you get 13 as Koza, if I remember correctly.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And you pop
5,
back
6,
into
7.
your druid form.
Yes. I am no longer a bear.
Alright, that's going to end his go. There are kobolds here. The kobold here is going to try to... Actually, you know what? He is going to stand there because he's immune to acid. And he's going to stab you with his dagger. Ah! And he's going to get a 11. Bad. This guy is going to sidle up next to his friend. And they're going to definitely have pack tactics against Valandiir and Luna. So the first one against Luna is at advantage. That is an 18. Second one against Valandiir is at advantage. That's a natural 20. Sorry, Valandiir.
Okay.
Don't fret, it's just a kobold. The one against Luna is going to inflict...
Oh, crap. There was one near me, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my whole last turn should have been... Never mind.
We're very focused on your long game.
Yeah.
One against Luna only takes 3 points of piercing damage, while the one against Valandiir, that's going to be 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8 points of piercing damage against you.
8 against me, and how many against Luna?
3.
3. Okay.
Tiniest natural 20 damage ever.
Alright.
Haven is going to use all of her speed, and this is great. She's going to attack Iathara.
Oh boy.
Yeah. If only she was here. If only she was here.
She's currently holding the wall at a hospital right now, so.
Aw. That's much more important here. Okay, quarterstaff, 2 strikes. This is a 23.
That hits.
I love the mid-session memes you guys post. Sorry, hold on. That hits. Okay, so that's 1. Or, come on, 10 points of bludgeoning damage against her. Another strike. 16.
16, I believe, is her armor class. 15 is her armor class. Okay, so.
It's going to be another 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
So that was how much total?
That would be 17 total of bludgeoning.
Alright, cool.
Did she get uncanny dodge?
She probably does. So, I don't know, give me the first part of that. What was the bigger one? 10? 10 was the bigger one?
Huh?
Yes. Yeah, first attack was for 10 points.
5. Okay.
All right. She whittles that down, just to get out of the way just a little bit, and it's elf on elf action right now.
Yeah.
It's going to end her turn. This mage right here is going to continue what he was doing with his waving action, and you see him reestablish some kind of concentration. So, the Kethra once again rises about 10-15 feet in the air, and just with her hands leans down at all of you. She is going to cast Sleep. See who she goes for first.
Is she going to affect all of us?
No. She's just sort of gesturing for everybody like she's choosing a target.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, plenty of range. She is going to try to see who looks the most. I think it would take. I think probably Koza. She's gonna go for Koza. Let's see. I have to roll 5d8. All right, 5d8. Let's see if I get over his hit points. Probably not. That's gonna be 4, 7, 14, 16. More. Ooh, 24. How did I do? Hello, Koza.
Maybe it worked too well.
Yeah. You went to the bathroom or something. Does 24 go over your hit points?
Oh.
Get on there and check, because I just tried to put you to sleep.
24? No.
Oh.
Voice from beyond the throne.
24 does not go over my hit points. However, it is very close.
Okay. Doesn't matter, because you have to repeat it.
I'm at 26 right now.
Right, well, that doesn't take any away. It's just whether or not it is sleep.
Whether or not it puts me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and thermoglobal nuclear war.
That's right.
Right. I mean, that's one way of putting it.
So, Sir Thorsten is going to take 2 more swings at his brother. Both going to hit. Thorsten is on fire. I think I missed with him once. Sir Thorsten's going to inflict 17 points of slashing damage on his brother, who looks like he is maybe, for some reason or another, having a hard time defeating his younger brother, and he looks like he's about to turn away and focus more on Kristen. But that's not until next turn. It's going to end his turn. It is Kravish's turn.
Alright, let's see. Okay, I am going to take my hand crossbow and take a shot at this little bastard right there. It's right at the edge of my range. 13.
Alright.
Does that hit?
Which I had to reset Discord. I'm sorry, I'm back. Who are you hitting? This little guy, 13? Oh, yeah. Just over, but yes, that hits.
For 4 points.
Ah, he does not look good, man, but he's still up.
Alright, so I just kind of like just take a side shot at him just to try to like snipe him. And I'm continuing to walk here towards Maven.
Okay.
Like, Maven, Shekkis did this to me. I open my shirt so she sees the festering wound. This is from her. She did this to me. She took me from you.
Go ahead and make another persuasion. You're getting pretty good at these. Just so you know, each success lowers her DC.
15.
15. She kind of looks at your chest, looks at you, and you see her blink her eyes for a moment, and I'm gonna have her step towards you. Does Eothara make an opportunity of attack?
No. She just
really. She looks at your chest. She looks back up at you. And then you see her kind of close her eyes and glare up at Shekkis. Say nothing. Lady Kethra looks down at her, as if to say, do your duty. Do not let them cloud your mind.
It's funny you talk about clouding minds. Ain't that pot calling the kettle black?
Alright. Anything else?
No, that's it right now.
Okay. It is Yuno's turn. Let's see here. Yuno is actually going to sidle up next to his buddy Baranor, and he is going to slap the back of your head with a hand covered in this medicinal salve that he has. He's only got a couple more uses of it. But he's just going to smack you right on the back of the head. But for some reason, you think it's going to sting. Feels pretty good.
Okay. Probably deserve that.
He's going to heal you for 7 points of hit points.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
7.
And let's see here. And then as he does that, he's going to, with one hand, slap you on the back of the head, and the other, he's going to kind of make a finger gun, and he's going to shoot a little firebolt at...
With a finger gun? Oh my god.
At this dude right here. One right in front of you, Baranor.
Okay.
Alright. He's going to hit him, and it's going to be a 19, so that's definitely a hit. He's going to hit him for 7 points of finger gun damage. This guy is dead. The other kobold loses his advantage. That's going to end Yuno's turn. It is Axton's turn.
Okay, I'm going to take out... No, I'll still keep with my halberd and attack this guy here. But I'm going to move 5 feet up, so I have advantage, which cancels out the disadvantage I have.
So, I don't mean to interrupt, but where you are in the field, you are close enough where you have very good passive wisdom, so I'm going to say that you get to see this. You look up at one of those gibbets, those like thin cages where all the bodies are hanging from, and you realize one of them is not a corpse. You see someone dangling with they look unconscious, with their hands and legs kind of dangling down. Full plate mail. Yellow skin. Crystal purple hair.
Where do I see him to?
Directly above you.
Directly above me.
That's right.
I'll have to get to him after I take this guy down.
Yeah, and he's high up. He's about 20 feet up. I'll say you definitely recognize that as the unconscious, caged body of Giovanni.
I'm guessing that 10 misses.
Yeah.
Second attack. 28.
28 does hit.
12 damage to him.
12 reduced to 6. Okay.
Oh, he's raging or something?
He's a totem barbarian.
Oh.
Very hard to kill.
I'm going to take my bonus action and drink my superior health potion.
Okie doke. Good luck. Kravish did pretty well.
8d8 plus 8. 36.
That is pretty good.
That puts me at max. Exactly.
Cool, right on.
That ends my turn.
Okay. Iyethara is next with Baranor and Luna on deck.
Okay. Iyethara, tell if Maven has made her decision on who she's actually going to start fighting, or she still needs convincing.
Is she proficient in perception? Actually, sorry. Is she proficient in insight?
Hang on. She didn't give me her stats.
I sense a marriage squabble.
In insight. I don't know, she's answering rather quickly, so I should get an answer quickly. She probably has to pull it up on her phone here. Insight is what? Wisdom or intelligence?
I believe that's intelligence.
Okay, has...
Insight is wisdom.
Ah!
Insight is wisdom? Ooh.
Yes.
Okay. Let's hope she chose that then as proficiency, because her wisdom is garbage. High intelligence, low wisdom.
Well, then if it's that low, it's doubtful she's perceptive, or it's doubtful she's insightful. So I would say that she just saw all she saw was Maven run over to Kravish and start talking to him.
Okay.
And not for nothing, Maven just got done attacking her.
Right. Come on, Steph. Okay. Fuck. Alright. I
will, just to try to help, I'm going to hold my hand out towards Iyethara in that hold kind of look.
Okay. Because Iyethara is literally in the process of pulling a piece of paper out from her pocket.
Yeah, no, I'm like, hold. I think I got this one.
Okay. Alright.
It's either going to work gloriously or I will die spectacularly.
Either way, it'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, what's Iyethara doing? Let's go.
Iyethara is going to steady aim, attack the one that she had hit before. 14 plus 9, 23.
23 on which guy?
On this one.
23? He is not going to use shield as he is busy doing something else. So you're going to hit him.
Alright. That's going to be a D8. Plus 5, 8 damage, plus... Oh, that's a lot. Alright. 29 points of damage.
29. This guy falls 30 feet. Lands right there.
Not into the pool of acid?
Yeah, he's in the acid. Why not?
There you go.
I'm a generous guy. He starts dissolving. The other mage looks like something like swats at his hands ethereally. He just kind of scoffs like, ugh. As that mage falls to his death, Kethra backs up into the darkness. And you hear a gust of wind. Whoosh, and you all hear this.
Oh boy.
And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
Oh, goddammit.
I want that sound bit. I want it now. That
So-
was so cool.
All right.
Finally!
I
I was
Most
wondering
of
when
it-
you peek her head
I
out.
only got to do what I'm good at.
Let me give you this picture because I was saving it, but there's no need to save it now. Dun, dun. You see this? Step through the darkness. 2 sweeping horns, huge black bat wings. That's where we'll pick up next session, for sure.
Oh, and I have to miss it. Are you kidding me?
But I think Steph won't.
Yeah, Steph will be here.
As well.
I was kind of teetering the fence on whether I wanted to bring Maven out yet, but this works out perfect. So, let's see here. Where are we at? That's the 29th of July, and yeah, with any luck, nobody dies. Looks like everybody's been okay so far. Who just to see who is the lowest on hit points right now?
Luna.
Well,
Poor Luna is always the lowest.
She has the lowest amount of hit points regardless.
I'm at a 26 out of 71.
Her max hit points is 36.
Yeah, I'm 47 out of 76, so I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm at max because I just healed up.
Right on.
Luna's at 2.
Wow.
So she is at absolute and relative lowest hit point.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, folks, this is it. I want to congratulate everybody on making it all the way here.
Whether we
Very
leave here.
excited. I'm very excited to see how this transpires next session and who will be around to enjoy it.
I have at least 3 backup characters. So.
I unfortunately will not.
Yeah, you're going to a nerd festival. That's okay.
What nerd
That's
festival?
all right.
I'm going to a Ren Fair on the 29th, and it coincides with our session.
Our Ren fairs are in August, so
Well, you lucky bastards.
I can only make like one of them, so it's like the last one.
Well, hope you have fun with it.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure I will.
it's gonna be
It'll
the
be
big
cool.
Vikings.
I can tell you that the session after the 29th will also be very important, so it's not like you're going to miss a whole lot of stuff.
I'm gonna miss the fight.
It's the loot session.
Yeah, think about that. You get to figure out what you want, providing you survive, so make sure you live.
Yeah.
So, alright, well, it's 7 o'clock. Looks like we ended right on time. And I will see you all bright and early on the 29th. All right, folks?
Alrighty.
Thanks, man.
All right, have a good 2 weeks. We'll see you.
Take care.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.